Hello, everyone! Woo! We are back with more Where Evil Lives on this episode of The Hanging Tree. Previously, the party, smooth talked, sweet talked, made a deal, kind of like got in on the good side of the Dohma Raskovar, the leader of the Iron Throne, and convinced him that they were willing to become members of the Iron Throne, and thus they were invited down into the domain, down through the actual secret hidden, like, my mind just blanked, base of the Ivory Throne, and through all of its various different levels, witnessing, the various mercenaries that live there and the places that they live in, before finally making it to a second bar deep underground called the Domain, where the actual Ivory Throne members take their leisure. And there, on an actual Ivory Throne, sat the Dohma Raskovar, and the party approached and tried to con him or convince him that they would join, but not under the terms that he wanted them to join. It went bad. It went awry, and they kind of pissed the Dohma Raskovar off, and then it came to blows. And the party has been fighting within the domain, preventing the Dohma Raskovar from opening this massive iron door, presumably behind which is the Scyza or Scyza, which is their actual target. Got a bug in my face. And slaughtering a bunch of orc blitzers and battling against these orc blood runners and facing down against the Dohma Raskovar himself. When we left, things were starting to look good for the party. They had thinned out the enemies.
Oh, the Dohma's a guy? This whole time I thought it was
Dohma Raskovar is a man, I believe.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Huh?
Not that really bad. It's just in my head. The whole time I thought it was she.
I just wanted to confirm. Yes, Dohma Raskovar is a man. So, things had been looking good for the party as they had thinned out their enemies and fallen into a better defensive position. They had prevented Dohma Raskovar from opening the iron gate to let out the Scyza. But at the end of our last session, Dohma Raskovar called for reinforcements, and bursting into the domain, 10 more orc blitzers have rushed onto the scene, threatening to overwhelm our small party. And that is where we are actually going to pick up. We're immediately going to switch over to the battle cam. I'm going to turn on the battle music, and we're going to be back at the top of the turn order, except before we actually start combat or jump back into combat, I am going to give clarity on a particular topic. Sorry about that. And that is, we experienced, all of us, not just my new players, but my old players, experienced minions for the first time last time. And so I want to offer clarity about minions. All of these orc blitzers count as minions. You are aware of that. Your characters are aware of that. Okay. A minion, as we discovered last time, dies in a single hit. If you do any damage to a minion, it dies, okay? There are some caveats to that situation, some things that are important to keep in mind. Like what we saw with Dolly, you can kill multiple minions in a single turn, even if you don't have multiple attacks, by various different ways. One, you can just attack a singular minion, and you can overkill that minion, i.e., every minion dies in one hit, yes, but if every minion also actually still has a health total. If you do more than that minion's health, and there is another minion in range of your attack, for instance, if you're melee and you're doing a big swing and you cut through one minion, do more than their HP, your swing can carry on to the next minion. And to the next minion, and to the next minion if you do enough damage, right? So keep that in mind as you go forward. There is a special caveat for ranged attacks. Melee attacks, it's anything within melee range. You can keep your blow going as long as you overkill. Ranged attacks are in the line of the ranged attacks. So for example, Lily, if you wanted to shoot one blitzer and hope that you do more than his max health and shoot into the one, he needs to be behind that one, or at least in the line of your arrow's path, right? So
Yondu the arrow.
Pretty easy stuff to keep in mind, but that's only basic attacks. Minions allow for more things, more actions, or more options than most normal enemies do. And this is by design because, and I definitely want to stress this, again, not to just my new players, but to my old players, because my old players are very used to playing strategic D&D that's very min-maxy and very specific, right? And in that style of D&D, the game generally does not reward you for doing anything other than what is the optimal scenario of stand in a position, make the best attack you can, end your turn so you don't take attacks of opportunity, voila, that type of scenario. Minions, however, can spice up that situation by allowing, again, like Dolly did last time, to take creative actions in an attempt to kill multiple lesser enemies in a single scenario, right? So this is an opportunity to cut the chandelier and have it crash down on top of, half a dozen enemies and squish them all. In normal D&D, cutting the chandelier and having it fall and do 2d8 damage against an enemy normally isn't a worthwhile option, right? Because normally you can do something better with your actual action, yada, yada, yada. So I want to stress that for new players and old players alike. Minions are a way to be creative. Pick up a table and charge through them, right? Like, blow something up near them and have the shrapnel go all through them, etc., etc. Minions are a way to do other actions that you normally wouldn't do because they might be suboptimal against more elite foes, but a minion dies in one hit. So you could potentially do sweeping damage to them, and that's a big thing. So that is all I wanted to say on that particular regard. Kind of flex your brain muscles, get everyone back into the situation, and we are at the top of the round. The Orc Blitzers have rushed into the chamber, and that is their action, but we do have a couple of other Orc Blitzers that have not done what they were going to do, so they are now going to act.
I am not on the combat.
You are not on the combat. Nobody's on the combat. I have not moved you over.
I'm not on the combat screen.
Oh my god!
Hey, Jeremy, I'm not on the combat screen.
That's a lie. You are now on the combat screen.
I'm on the combat screen now.
You waited too long, and that is no longer true. Get out.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Okay, so, Orc Blitzer 1, 2, and 3, the survivors of the initial exchange, are going to move in. Boop, boop. This one's going to close in on Linsey. And this one is going to close in behind.
Shit, is heat metal concentration?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so. So, all of these Orc Blitzers, as we discovered last time with the way that minions work, they all just act in concert. They don't roll to hit. They don't roll damage. They just automatically do their thing. It's just very marginal, right? So, Linsey, as one leaps down from the bar and comes at you with an axe, he's going to swing, hit you, and the one behind him is just going to throw an axe at you. You're going to take 2 damage. That's it. And then...
do I need a contra check?
You are gonna... Ooh. I believe the answer is yes. But...
Do I need for each hit?
No, it's a total hit. You take the damage as a lump sum.
Okay. I'll at least go ahead and take 2 damage.
Okay. Let me double check. Start here. Where evil lives. Minions. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I didn't see a heading, so I'm going to assume the answer is yes. I will look up a definitive one later. I need you to roll a concentration check, DC 10.
DC 10, here we go.
And while that happens, Mitch, roll a 1d2.
I lose concentration.
Ooh.
PPG's armor cools off.
Do you not have, well, obviously you're not going to have a +7, but you don't have a bonus to your con or anything? Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I didn't roll con, I just rolled a d20.
I mean,
my constitution modifier is 2.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
So I rolled a 5.
Yeah. Okay, so, that goes to Artorias. So Artorias automatically takes 1 point of damage, and that is the Orc Blitzer's turn. And now it is back to the Dohma Raskovar. All right.
Don't kill me.
The Dohma Raskovar
You're extremely hard to kill. He's not going to kill you.
is tired of this shit.
I mean, he might eventually.
Oh, so the heat metal drops, right? Jay, that's the heat metal drops?
Yes, it's gone.
So heat metal would trigger at the start of his turn, but it just drops right before.
It's not.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't instantly go out. I mean, heat has to dissipate, right?
Oh.
You just don't turn heat off.
I'm gonna start using heat metal on you every chance I get, just so that I can use these arguments.
I do not practice DM bargaining. It is fine.
Okay. It is time. The Dohma Raskovar is going to. He's just gonna.
Heating? Oh, his armor.
He's just gonna start swinging. He's mad, and he's gonna start swinging. So he's gonna swing once at Durrag and once at Dolly.
Okay.
Okay. War Mace at Durrag. Mate,
Negative.
big miss. War Mace at Dolly. The 10. Also big
negative.
miss. Very ineffectual for this boss monster. Unfortunate for him. That's the end of his turn. Tender, I believe, is out of commission, right?
Yeah, he's recovering in the corner for an indiscriminate amount of time because someone hates me.
It's you.
I hate me?
Yes. Well, I mean, obviously.
It hits too close to home after the week I've had, to be honest with you. Is he injured? Is he bloodied? Is that why this little mark on him?
No,
means?
that's a hunter's mark from Keith.
Keith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
We've
And he's no longer
attacked
dodging.
him, right?
Yeah, you hurt him a little bit.
Okay. Well, I am going to take a little measurement here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't prepared.
Take a little measurement.
That's not enough. All right. I'm gonna whisper to Dolly. I'm gonna say, Dolly, let's take him down, and then they'll go away. They'll fuck off. We'll be the new kings. Survival of the fittest.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to call PX. There he is.
Yo, he is.
All right, bonus action to begin the Blade song.
The Blade song.
And then I've
been wondering when we were actually gonna fucking see this.
He's
shit.
just like Blade, Blade, singing the Blade song, Blade.
Yeah,
Blade.
that's pretty much how it says, "Ooh, it's a Blade song."
I take it back.
That'd be so disorienting, like as the enemy. Just like seriously.
It's like, yeah, it's a Blade song. Okay, and then he uses the booming blade.
Booming blade.
And makes an attack roll at normal, because I don't have a friend anymore who's an owl.
You don't.
It's a 20.
It's a 20 hits, absolutely. This guy is not especially well armored. Minus
And
5.
I'm mobile, so I vault over here. Please move my character machine. Thank you. Right here. I go
This one?
right here.
Okay. Are you like
That's my
Are you like
turn.
jumping up onto the throne, or are you just stepping into the space?
I'm back flipping onto the throne.
Okay, yeah.
That's right.
Give me an acrobatics check, DC 13.
All right, hold on. Let me check something very quickly. Ah, yes, because of the blade song, I have advantage on acrobatics.
Nice.
Advantage acrobatics 22.
22. Fuck yeah. Smash it out of the park. You slash the Dohma Raskovar, step back, and like do a full ass like standing. You're a dwarf too, right? Like the back of this throne is like probably 8 feet in the air. So somehow this dwarf does a standing backflip up onto the back of this throne, which is incredibly impressive.
By the blade song.
I will say that
Artorias works in appreciation of your prowess.
I will say
yeah.
that your northern party members are a little busy at the moment, but you and Dolly, or I'll say Dolly specifically, no bonuses for yourself, but Dolly can gain an inspiration, a D4 to use on anything that she chooses because of witnessing that, because it was just really fucking cool.
Witness me!
Witness me! Indeed, witness me. Okay, and that is Durrag's turn.
Turn over.
Turn over. Immediately after Durrag's turn, the Dohma Raskovar shouts, seeing one of his blood runners having fallen, shouts, "Fine, I'll do it myself!" And
Yeah,
suddenly lurches with an alarming speed so quickly, too quickly for Dolly to react, but not too quickly for the booming blade that encases him to react, because that happens automatically. Dohma Raskovar is going to move
That's right,
in such speed that will not provoke attacks of opportunity, but I need damage for the booming blade.
4 damage.
4 more damage. Very nice. The Dohma Raskovar does the full-on like anime thing where he like crouches for a second and his muscles in his leg kind of like bunch, and he rockets across the fucking room, and is suddenly standing over the corpse of the blood runner that had fallen, behind Guy and next to Linsey and Keith.
Okay.
And the Dohma Raskovar is now going to make 5 attacks.
That's a lot of attacks.
I do not. I do not consent to this.
As the Dohma Raskovar,
That's more than one.
as the Dohma Raskovar has said, "Fine, I'll do it myself." I want you to know, Jay, if the heat metal had still been on, all of these were gonna come to you.
Hey, look, I get it.
So,
I understand.
So I know that you're probably a little sad about losing the heat metal, but it might have just saved your life. Instead, the Dohma Raskovar is going to basically whirlwind and start smacking the shit out of everyone around him. So we're gonna do attacks. 1 attack to everyone in his range, and then he will have 1 attack left over to choose what to do with. So this is at Linsey.
I
Oh,
think.
shit.
Hold on. Before you do anything else, Artorias is gonna bork and
Bork!
give him disadvantage on that one.
Bork! All right, second attack.
Okay, I
19.
still hit.
Damn.
That's all crit
At
though.
least it's not.
Well, you lose 2 damage.
more.
Woo!
Okay.
All right,
Okay, this level 2 damage is a lot.
the Dohma
It is.
Raskovar smacks the shit out of you, Linsey.
Oh yeah.
Spins, brings that mace towards Keith. A 15 does not hit Keith. Keeps spinning,
Yeah, Keith.
brings that mace towards Artorias. An 8 will not hit
Can't touch the boy.
Artorias.
The boy
And then
catches the mace in his teeth.
Finally
Arr.
swings up at Guy And of course it's Mitch, so
Yep.
I roll high.
That sounds about fucking right.
I roll high to
And
hit,
somehow still take the most damage.
and I roll high on damage. Absolutely. So
This is bullshit, Jeremy.
it's invariable.
My next character, I'm gonna have like an AC of 11. I'm never gonna.
It's not
do it
gonna
any
it's not gonna
higher. There's
matter.
no
Like
point.
it's irrelevant. Just put all your power elsewhere. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna hit you.
No.
Okay. I need a rollies between Jay and Mitch. The lowest person gets the 5th hit.
There.
5th hit coming back
No.
completes the
What?
circle.
Jeremy,
Fifth-
I wish to use one of my 1d4s.
I said you could use it on anything.
Any roll.
Why did he become?
Are you?
How much HP do you have, Mitch?
12.
Never mind, I take the hit.
I was gonna
No,
say
it's really okay, man. I have a lot of healing potential, so like I'm fine.
he also has 4 more AC than you, so the Dohma
Like-
is less likely to hit him.
For a reference, Artorias can heal me for 2d8 plus 2.
Oh damn!
So
All right. Yes,
Jeebus.
Jeremy, I decide to use one of my 1d4s for this roll.
Okay, I need you to roll that 1d4 because if you roll a 1, it's a tie, and you're both rolling again.
Okay.
All right, 5th hit comes at Linsey, and here is a very important scenario. If the Dohma Raskovar hits the same target twice with his mace, that target becomes dazed until the end of their next turn.
Oh damn, gonna get dazed.
That is a 14, just barely does not hit Linsey.
Calculated.
Out of the 5 hits, or 5 swings, only 2 of them connect. The Dohma Raskovar is now amidst Guy, Artorias, Linsey, and Keith. And as his bonus action, he is going to shout, grit his teeth, and you see his muscles swell so powerfully that somehow some of his wounds start to close.
Damn, that's
Shit.
sweet.
Some of his what?
Wounds.
Oh. What?
Probably need second wind or some shit.
All right. That is the end of the Dohma Raskovar's. Oh, sorry, I lied. He can't do that. That is not his turn. I apologize. That was his legendary action. He can't do the healing thing. He did the first thing. He
Oh, I
cannot
thought that
do
was
the
just
healing
second
thing.
wind or something.
It basically is like second wind, but it's a bonus action, so he can't do it on his turn. It is now Orc Bloodrunner's turn. Orc Bloodrunner is flanking Guy and Artorias with the Dohma Raskovar. Orc Bloodrunner is going to try to smack the shit out of Guy. Seeing the small automaton gnome. What are you? An auto gnome? What the fuck are you?
Yeah, I'm an auto gnome.
Are you really? Is that what you're called? An auto gnome?
I am an auto gnome. I
Okay.
am a mechanical gnome.
Seeing the auto gnome get hit, the Orc Bloodrunner is going to try to compound that and take an enemy out of the fight. Well,
Yeah,
we'll have
pound it.
advantage. 18
The hell he
does
is.
not hit.
My dog.
And it is Dolly's turn.
Yeah.
Go, Dolly Parton.
Dolly, your dance partner for this battle has fled from you, and is attacking your allies. But there's also a horde of minions running up behind all of you. What do you want to do?
I had the urge to go after the minions.
Entirely up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna run over the minions.
Okay. What do you want to try to do? Do you want to try to just attack, cleave through them, or do you want to try to do something special?
I want to do my spinny thing again and attack.
You want to do the spinny thing? Okay, how much
Yeah.
movement do you have? You got 30 movement?
Is it 30
You can
or
get
35?
right in between them.
Yeah.
That would be the most that you could hit. So I will say this: the more I'll give you this information before you decide to do this. The more targets you try to do this to, the harder it gets, right? So previously you made an athletics check, and I think the DC was pretty low, like a 10 or a 12 or something like that, but it was only against 2 people. The more people you try to do it against, the harder that DC gets. So I will let you pick how many people you're trying to actually do this to. You can do 2, 3, or 4.
I'll try 3.
You'll go for 3? Okay. I think the DC was 10 last time, so we'll do a +2 for each additional person. That might change your mind. So DC for 3 will be 12, DC for 4 will be 14. So does that change your mind, or you still want to stick with the 3?
I don't know what that means.
DC is the difficulty check. The higher the number, the harder it is to do. What kind of check did you say it would be?
It's going to be athletics. She's raging, so she'll have advantage.
You have
But
advantage on
if you
athletics.
fail the check, you're not going to hit anyone. So it's a risk versus reward, right?
I don't know where your sheet was.
I don't know what either.
I'll just reopen it. There you go. You have advantage, so you have very good odds to do it. It's up
You
to
have pretty
you.
good odds.
What was the other thing I got from Durrag?
You got a plus 1d4, which you can add to any roll. So if you're close, but not quite there, you could use it on this.
Okay.
You want to go for the
Wow.
3 or the 4?
Ah.
All of them.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the 4.
Going for the 4. DC 14 athletics check. Whirlwind these bitches.
Yep.
And the table.
Right here.
I don't know what you wrote.
You have advantage, so that is a 10. If you use the D4 and you roll a 4, you can still make it. But if you roll anything else, you fail.
You should roll your d4 that I gave you.
Okay, how do we do that?
You can click on the dice.
Mm-hmm.
And then click on. Oh, yeah, just click right there. Well, you tried it.
Dang.
2. Do you have any other D4s? Like, did you complete any of your objectives or anything like that? Did they give you inspiration or anything?
I did. Hold on.
Okay.
I can't see nothing.
Look out. Yeah.
I can't see anything.
You got a little screen.
I know I have a little screen, okay? 2 birds, 1 turn. That's what I did.
Gain an executioner token.
So the executioner token won't work for you here. Although, I'll say if you want to... the executioner's token's supposed to be used to take something big down when it's below half health. But if you want to burn it on a bunch of little guys, I'll let you burn it on a bunch of little guys instead.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I think an executioner's token is worth 4 little guys. I feel...
What do I do?
I feel like taking that back. I feel like I feel like you've not fully back. I feel like walking that back just 1 sentence. I feel like saying you failed, so we should honor that, but you're gonna burn something that should make you partially succeed. So roll me another 1d4, and that's how many of your 4 targets die with the burning of your executioner token.
You can type /R1d4.
Can I just do that?
You can just do that, yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, you tried it.
Not the greatest, but a good idea. Do you have a preference on which one you kill that's next to you? If not, I can just pick the furthest one.
Yeah, just pick one.
Okay. This guy gets overwhelmed, like you come in swinging, and he drops, but the others have enough warning to be like, oh shit, get out of the way, right? And now Dolly finds herself amidst the orc blitzers, and it's Artorias and Guy. Guy. That kind of hurt.
Yeah, not feeling great.
Not
I am in pain.
not the best.
Do you feel pain?
Yeah, I'm a highly advanced automated.
Why would somebody program an automaton to feel pain?
so that I can relate to the humanoid creatures of this world better.
Fucking
There we
Metal
go.
Gear Solid. Disable pain inhibitors.
That would be a really
All right.
cool ability
Raiden,
for.
do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to see how many of these bad boys I can get here.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
I will
4.
remind you, Orc Blitzers do not get attacks of opportunity. You could move down without provoking an attack of opportunity against the Blood Runner and the Dohma, and potentially be in a better angle to hit more people.
Oh, and I'm also not flanked then.
Exactly.
Good call.
But you're now leaving Linsey a little more in the lurch than he already was.
I'll be fine.
Because now you can't use your
actually-
Bork to save him.
Actually, I want to stay where I was because I do want to hit the Blood Runner with my thing.
Very fair.
So I'm gonna shoot it right on through.
Okay, that would hit a Blood Runner, and it looks like either way you're gonna hit 5 Blitzers.
6.
6?
Yeah, so it's one big dude and 5 Blitzers.
Yeah, exactly. So the Blood Runner and 5 Blitzers. So whichever 5 Blitzers you would like to hit sounds like plan.
We'll
wanna go
we'll
with
do
those?
it through there.
Sounds
Yeah, we'll do it through
good.
there.
Okay, so you are doing your line of acid again, right?
Yeah.
Tasha's caustic
Tasha's
breeze.
caustic-
Sorry,
Rude.
phrasing.
line of I'm gonna do a line of acid. This automaton, this auto gnome in the middle of battle just whips.
Oh, let's go!
I don't exactly think that's how a line of acid works.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
even
don't-
sure what a
you don't
line
do
of
lines of
acid would be, but apparently you do lines of acid in D&D. So we'll take it. All right.
I can only imagine the effects of
Dexterity
snorting
saving throw.
acid.
I
Okay.
don't think your sinus cavities are gonna appreciate it.
Blood Runner saves, unfortunately. And now the
Jeremy,
Blitzers.
I need you to fail on 2. You suck. You suck.
He does. This
You
is
suck.
known. This is known.
Hey!
Okay. Well, actually, I didn't think about this. Technically, this damage doesn't start till the beginning of their turn. Does that work for 2 birds, 1 turn?
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I think I changed it. If we look at it, right? That
Oh yeah. Do there was 2 enemies in the same turn? Have them defeated before
the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
So when their turn rolls around, they are going to automatically take damage, which will kill them, which will be prior to your next turn, which is achieving the
Cool.
effect. So.
All right. Well, I killed 2 blitzers. Wasted a spell slot for 2 blitzers.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, these 2 blitzers in the back both are going to drop dead because they immediately will die at the start of their next turn. So might as well just kick them out of there. And that
Feels
is Guy's turn. What is Artorias doing?
Artorias is going to hit his best friend with a repair,
Oh,
Bingo.
there we go.
and because Guy is a construct, it does affect him.
Or to 1 construct or okay, I see the trick now. I see the trick. All right.
He gains 9 HPs.
9 HP. Job done. Very good. Cool. Anything else for your turn?
That is all I can do right now.
It's Linsey.
Oh boy. So, so I'm assuming does a spell like Guiding Bolt get disadvantage for being in melee range?
It's a ranged attack, so yes.
Okay, so yeah. Okay. All right. And I'm just kind of all right. I know what I'm gonna do.
You know what he gonna do?
I'm going to use my action to disengage,
Okay.
and I'm going to move 25 feet over here where he was.
Okay. Sounds good.
And since I am in my starry form archer, I now can use my bonus action to strike him with a luminous arrow.
Oh shit.
There's a 15 hit.
A 15 does hit.
9 damage.
9 damage is not nothing.
It is a 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier, which is 4.
Fuck yes. Very nice.
That
Okay,
was,
so a luminous arrow, an arrow of astral energy,
I like to
star
imagine, like,
energy.
since my body is all like stars, like one of them just like goes.
Very
just
nice.
like,
Cool. Got hit with the motherfucking star. Anything else for your turn?
in turn.
Keith, you're up.
I was thinking more like Legend of Zelda. You were Zelda in that moment.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
light arrows.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
That's where I was.
Oh,
Anyways,
Keith, these motherfuckers will not stop getting in melee with you. It's just
no, they won't leave me alone.
it's just an impossibility. What do you want to do?
If I move over here, he gets an attack of opportunity, right?
He'll get an attack of opportunity if he chooses to use his reaction. Yes.
All right, we're gonna risk it. I'm gonna move over here.
He'll swing. War Mace. 19.
All right, I take 9.
Wings you. A little more than wings, but hits you for 9 damage. Yikes.
All right. I am going to attack this guy in the middle.
Oh, okay. An 11 won't quite do it.
Do I get to Horde Breaker regardless of whether or not I hit him?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Then I will attack this guy.
Okay, bonus action attack. A 13 just hits the Orc Blitzers, and this will automatically kill that guy. Unfortunately, due to your line of attack, there's no one behind to overkill. But still another Blitzer down the drain. Okay, cool. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's good.
You still have more movement if you want to like reposition further.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna climb up on this table over here. Now that it is vacated, I'm gonna shove his body off and jump up there.
Sounds like a plan. Alrighty. We are back to the top of the turn order with the Orc Blitzers. But before the Orc Blitzers do anything, the Dohma Raskovar is going to shout out loudly, "Horadas, assist me!" And you all hear this as the iron gate shudders as something slams against it.
Jay, you may have positioned yourself in a bad spot there, buddy.
And it is now the Orc Blitzers. They are going to pile in to their various locations. Oh. Who'd I lose? Whoa, we lost the Zacharys
It's
and
been
the
just
Cassandras.
disconnecting night, hasn't it? I think I'm the only one that hasn't disconnected yet.
It happens. One, dwa, 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 dwa. And these are going to go over here.
I fixed cameras temporarily. Kind of.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Okie dokie. Guy and Artorias, you're both going to take 1 damage automatically.
Oh, look at that. You're getting healed 2d8.
Yo,
Getting healed
that's
2d8?
that's what that is.
Who's getting a 2d8?
You're getting repaired
It's
for
you.
2d8.
Oh,
Oh.
they're 2d8.
She's waterboarding me with her tongue.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
healing.
Okay, when you actually think about what waterboarding is, that's gross.
Like, I try to breathe and she sticks her tongue in my nose.
Jeebus. Christy. Ugh. I don't like that at all.
Yo.
He like tries to eat my breath.
Just what a wiggle worm. Jeez.
Yeah,
She's
I
like,
know,
kisses.
she's always
Kisses.
crazy. She's always crazy.
Demands kisses.
There you go. Good girl. Calm down. Nice and calm. Say hi to everybody. Okay. That's good. Thank you. Thank you.
She never actually looks at the camera. Nope, immediately turns away. Oh, there it
Hey,
is!
Look at that.
Where you trying to go? What's your plan here?
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh God. Puppy saliva in my nose. She's kind of on my shit list.
Oh yeah?
She peed in the house earlier today,
Oh no.
and like the last 2 days it was very rainy outside. So she was like fighting me when
Yeah.
we had to go outside.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back!
You were missed.
Okay. While you were gone, the Orc Blitzers run up and do their thing. Guy takes 1 damage. Artorias takes 1 damage. Dolly takes 3 damage, which would have been 6, but is reduced by her rage down to 3. And then Keith also takes 3 damage from the Orc Blitzers swarming towards them. And that's the Blitzers' turn. It's back to the Dohma Raskovar, who
I'm about to get the Christ slapped out of me.
is gonna try to deal with Guy and Artorias, and specifically at the Dohma Raskovar, unlike many of these enemies, is a very intelligent enemy. Sees Artorias heal Guy and starts swinging at Artorias.
I knew I
So-
should have gone mounted combatant.
Here is a war mace at advantage because of the flanking against Artorias. That is a
Oh no, Artorias is unconscious. Oh no,
Great.
he's 1 health. 1 health.
okay. Artorias barely alive.
That's fucked up. You're having the NPC club my dog, Jeremy. Can you calm down? Can you chill the fuck out?
Why is
Absolutely
it
not.
always you?
Absolutely fucking not.
Oh my god!
That is
Alright, Artorias is at negative 10 HP.
So, the Dohma Raskovar, being an intelligent boss monster, sees this mechanical pupper heal his rider, and Dohma Raskovar just starts swinging and clubbing into the side of Artorias, cracking into his mechanism and laying the hound low. And that is the at the end, or sorry, not at the end of Dohma Raskovar's turn, but as a bonus action, now the Dohma Raskovar will shout, pump his muscles, and heal some of his wounds. And it is Durrag's turn. Oh no. Wait, I don't think they're actually here. I thought they were here, but they're not actually here.
They
were
were.
here.
They were here for
They're
a moment,
frozen on my screen.
but they're now not here. Okie
Oh,
dokie.
no.
We'll give them a minute, see how it goes. Y'all, things suddenly got a little bad.
In exchange, here's a fluffy butt.
Here's a fluffy butt.
oh, look at that butt.
Fluffy butt.
What's up, Otis? You have a less fluffy butt. There's a Zach.
Right as I fucking... Alright.
Yes, move on.
Hi!
Welcome back.
How's it
Even when all
going?
hope is gone.
Badly.
Oh no! It's your turn, Durrag.
No,
Dohma Raskovar killed Artorias.
Yeah.
no.
Now we only have puppy cam because we want Jeremy to feel bad about his actions.
I feel bad about nothing. You bring pets into my D&D game, and I'm gonna kill those pets.
Can't believe you
If
murdered.
the pets have mechanical options, I will kill those pets.
He was purely mechanical.
he was purely mechanical.
That's a pun.
Oh,
You're so wiggly.
don't sneeze
Calm
on
down.
me. What's wrong with
You're
you? Take
so
that back.
wiggly. You're
Take
so
it back. Disgusting. Dolly finds herself surrounded. Keith is being charged at. Guy is also surrounded. What do you want to do, Durrag?
Jumping? Okay. Here you go.
Feels dumb to surround Dolly. Like she's just gonna.
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't know any
Tornado.
better. Dolly's just gonna murk them here in a second, but
There's so much hair on
they don't realize they're playing into Dolly's hand, but they're dumb like that. They're not paid for their brains. They're paid for their willingness to charge all moose ladies.
Sorry, I'm catching up. Just a second.
You're good.
Wait, did Dohma only attack twice?
Yes. Dohma normally only attacks twice. It's only that
Oh.
special ability that lets the Dohma attack 5 times. That is one of the Dohma's villain actions, which the Dohma is now all out of villain actions. So,
That's fucking good.
Alright, whatever. I flip
Well, I guess
down.
you can't
5,
attack Artorias anymore
10,
because
5, 10, 15,
attacking a
20.
puppy is a villain action if ever heard.
I stab him in the back.
alrighty.
With
Do the
booming
stabbiness.
blade. Because
Booming
I
blade.
can. Edit there. Right here. 23.
23. You needed that advantage. Hell yes. 9 damage. And the Dohma Raskovar is once again shrouded in thunderous energy. Very cool. Anything else?
I step back one space. That's it.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I will remind you that the way we play flanking is that the people inside don't gain advantage. So if you stay where you were, the Dohma will not have advantage against Guy if he chooses to attack him.
I thought that guy was dead. I go back.
That guy is still alive. Yeah, but it's just an option, huh? All right.
He just walk right here. No, never mind. I stay here.
He could. You do what you want. I'm just saying. All right.
thought he was
Orc Blood Runner is the Hound is dead. He's gonna kill the little auto gnome with
Hold on,
advantage.
wait a second, before shit happens, are these people alive?
Those people are alive. Yes.
Okay, can I retcon my action?
Rather than do the booming blade, you want to do green flame blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I'll even let you keep the attack. Just roll the green flame blade damage.
It's not. It's 3.
Well, okay, so roll the green flame blade damage on, or is it different on for the base damage?
Yeah, the base is your modifier or whatever, your spellcasting modifier.
So would you do different damage to Dohma Raskovar is what I'm asking.
No, it does
okay,
3 damage.
okay, gotcha.
To
Yeah, okay,
alternate target.
cool. Whoop. Then back to -9 on Dohma Raskovar, and then the green flame blade jumps to this orc blitzer and kills him. Absolutely. Easy
That's what- okay.
peasy. Okay, cool. That's the case. Let me turn this off. Oh, also, Keith, I need you to roll I need you to roll 2 concentration checks for your hunter's mark. So, just 2 concentration checks. Both of them are DC 10.
I want everyone to know I'm pretty sure it was right.
I can't find it. Remember
can't
where
find
that
it?
is?
Okay. Let me go to your sheet. Up on the top left, or towards the top left, it'll say inspiration and then proficiency, and then under that are all your saving throws. So you just click Constitution.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you said 2, right?
Yes.
Oh, my rolled a 0.
No more Hunter's Mark on Dohma Raskovar. That is gone. Okay, the Orc Bloodrunner is going to try to advantage smack Guy. Spiked shield. 23, because I can't not hit Mitch. Mitch, Guy takes another 5 damage. And it's back to Dolly. Dolly,
Yeah.
you've been surrounded, which most people would find very alarming. But as
I
things
don't
have
think I
been...
could take down 6 people.
Okay, so I will say this. If you were to
What?
do your previous tactic, and we were to go by the same way, increasing the DC by 2 for every person past 2, right? So 2 is just 10, and then it's a +2 past every person. That would give you a DC of 18, which is pretty high. Now, like I said previously, I'll let you pick how many you want to go for. So you could go for anywhere between 2 and 6 if you want to do that whirlwind thing. Or you can try to do something else. You could just attack, right? And if you hit one, you'll kill it. And you might deal enough damage to also kill another one. Or you could try to do something else, right? Like, you're at the edge of this table. You could try to, like, flip the table that 2 people are next to try to squish them. Or you could try to, like, you know, you can be creative about it, right? Like...
Okay, I got it.
What you got?
Round table, so it's not steady, right?
Oh, absolutely
So
not.
I'm on the table. And I just jump
Mm-hmm.
to flip the table because there's 2 also standing on the table.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to give you a variable DC here. I'm going to say DC 10 athletics check. It's basically the same as your whirlwind to just kill these 2 guys because you launch them off the table and they crack their skulls. If you beat a 20, I will say you flip the table so hard that when you come down, it goes up and over you and squishes another 2 people as it lands.
Okay.
Okay? So
Okay.
10 to get the 2, 20 to get the 4.
Okay, and that's the athletics.
That's the athletics, yep. And you have advantage because you're raging.
Yes.
Is it on advantage?
I'll look up the top. Yeah. So that's
Okay.
it. You did. Roll.
You have advantage! That's a 20! Dolly, surrounded by these orc blitzers, leaps up into the air, comes slamming down on the edge of this table. The 2 other blitzers that are on this table with her get launched off to opposite sides of the room, smashing into things as they fly. Dolly comes down, ducks a little, the momentum of the table flipping up, comes over her and squishes the other 2 orc blitzers to her right. Instantly killing 4 of them around her.
Nice.
Leaving only 2. Very nice. That is your action. Do you want to move or do anything else?
Yeah, hold on. You said I can go diagonally? Does that count?
You can. Yeah.
How do I do that thingy?
How do you do that thing?
The one you were saying where I could
Oh, you
move the
pick.
ruler?
No, well, you pick it up and then as you
Am I right?
you right click as you're going.
No, oh, no. Stop. Okay.
Yeah, on that.
Okay, and then there.
Yeah, hold left click and then right click on.
Wait, what?
Click on your token,
And then.
and then you just right click as you go. Yeah. Yeah. Like go as far as
Okay, I'm gonna jump on over to over here.
Zip zop zippity zop! Blitzers don't do anything like attacks of opportunity, so you are easily able to just run away from these little peons and go support Guy as he is now swarmed by various enemies. It's Artorias. Does Artorias make death saving throws, or is that not a thing?
It's not here.
Mitch, does
Yes.
Artorias make death saving throws, or is he just out until you bring him back?
It is not defined, so I think that's up to your discretion.
I think-
typically non-PCs do not.
I
But
I
it's your
think
call.
right. So like the issue of a death saving throw is the concept that if you don't help this person in time, they're going to semi-permanently or permanently perish, right? But even if you didn't help Artorias, all you have to do is take a certain amount of time to repair him, correct?
Yeah, spell slot and time.
What is the amount of time?
It is.
It's a
hold
minute,
on.
isn't it? Or is it
Yeah,
10
I have
minutes?
to expend. If it has died within the last hour, you can use your smith tools as an action to revive it, provided you are within 5 feet of it and you expend a spell slot of first level or higher.
Okay, so
The
just an
Steel
action.
Defender returns to life after 1 minute with all of its hit points restored.
Oh, okay. So if you use an action, it comes back in 1 minute. I will say this then. I will say that because that is already a long duration, what I'm going to allow you is I will let you roll death saving throws for Artorias. If you get 3 fails, Artorias is just down like Artorias would be down. If you get 3 successes, it doesn't matter. Basically, what you're fishing for is, can you get a natural 20 for Artorias to come back with 1 HP in the fight?
Can I heal him?
Well, you can do that as your action, period. Sure.
Yeah, well, specifically I'm asking because, like, if he dies immediately, I can't heal him to bring him back up. But if he doesn't die immediately, I can heal him to bring him back up.
Oh, is that how that works? So
Because I can cast Mending on him to heal.
I would prefer, so I think I would prefer to stay true to the concept of when your defender goes down, it's supposed to take you an action and a spell slot and then a minute to get him back up, right? So let's stay with that. You can't heal him now that he's gone down, basically. But he has a chance, just out of his own sheer kind of like willpower, to revive in the middle of a fight with 1 HP. Otherwise, you can do what you would normally do, which is use an action, expend a spell slot, and then get him back in a minute.
Okay, works for
Okay, sounds good.
I will
So-
roll his death saving throw.
Death saving throw, fishing for a 20. Mark your successes and
Are-
failures so we
Are
know
death
how many
saving
you
throws
get.
just 1d20, or is it plus con?
Is it plus con?
I don't know. Just click it and see. I thought it was plus con, but I've been wrong
I'm
about
gonna
it.
click. I don't have a death saving throw on. Yeah,
Ah.
so it's 0. Okay.
So,
So-
not a crit.
No, it is 0.
So no particular resurrection in that case, but Guy, it is your turn.
Coming up.
You do have some
Okay.
more allies with you here. Durrag is with you. Dolly is with you. This Blood Runner's on his last leg. There's one more Blitzer near you. But the Dohma Raskovar still looks pretty hale and hardy.
Okay.
I know you want
Well, I'm gonna turn and swing on this Blood Runner because I'm kind of tired of him.
Yeah.
Actually, what's his health looking like?
Oh,
He looks hurt. He's fucked up.
he's hurt.
If you hit him, you will probably kill him unless you roll really low. Actually, I don't... How much damage... What's the lowest damage you can do?
1d8 plus 4, 5.
You'll kill him. If you hit, you'll kill him.
Okay. Well, I guess I won't use my Executioner's token then.
Hi,
Or
Mario.
I'll just roll an 8 and it won't matter because I can't do shit in this combat.
Well,
All right,
Jeremy
maybe
had a
yeah, I'll be right
monopoly
back.
on all the 20s. He took them all.
I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. All right, that is our Artorias and Guy. Linsey, you're up. Your ally is quite injured. Dolly has just smashed several of the Blitzers. Keith, however, is still facing down several more. What do you want to do?
I'm not sure because fucking
I can also switch and close.
I can't see
But
I can't see Guy's health.
He's at half health. He's exactly at half health.
Because he's stacked on top of a token.
Yep.
It's a good thing.
Megan's apparently opening the thing.
Shit.
He is
I do
exactly
have-
bloodied.
Exactly bloodied. But the thing is, the Dohma can absolutely do. How much HP could he possibly have? I'm assuming he's got like.
He's got 30 max HP. I don't feel
Okay.
bad telling you his exact HP at this particular point. Like he's
Shit,
at
he
he's
could
at 15 out of 30.
Okay.
And you know you've seen the Dohma hit before. The last 2 times he dealt 8 damage and 9 damage. So
Okay,
if
well,
he
in
hits twice,
I will spend a level 2 spell slot to cast Healing Word.
oh, you don't have very many of those left.
No, I do not.
9
so he
HP?
gets- if you give him back 9,
Okay, 9 HP to Guy.
and I will then use my bonus action to send a luminous arrow.
You
At
just
the
used
guy-
your bonus action, the healing
No,
word.
Oh, that God! Fucking Healing Word's a bonus action.
So do you want to change that up?
No, that stays.
Okay, you sure?
I will instead use the last charge I have. Now, when I'm using Guiding Bolt, I'm not using spell charges. That's something I get as my thing.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
I can do that twice. I already sent one, and I will send the other one at the guy that guy was trying to hit.
I will give you. I will say this. I will give you kind of like the same concepts with minions. I will say, if a minion is near a target and you overkill that target, even though that target is not a minion, I will let the overkill carry on to the minion. However, you still need to be lined up appropriately. So if you're willing to move into the proper location to hit potentially both the
I'll do
Blood
that.
Runner and the Blitzer, I'll let you
There.
do that.
I'll move here
Okay?
next to Keith. Does an 18 hit?
Does an 18 hit? You rolled Luminous Arrow. Is it the same thing?
Luminous arrow at the Blood Runner.
But you're doing Guiding Bolt, right? I'm just verifying that
right.
it's. I'm just verifying that it's the
God.
same roll.
It's
I think it probably is the same roll, right? Because it's just your casting modifier, so it's just a +4,
oh
like it normally would be.
yeah. I clicked the wrong button.
No, that's fine though. But your 18 stands, which would hit the Blood Runner, yes. So now roll your Guiding Bolt damage.
Okay, Guiding Bolt.
Got 14 fucking damage. Absolutely, will obliterate this Blood Runner.
That's
That's not
is
the
that
damage.
That's
No, that's
yeah.
not the damage. That's the roll. But we're taking your 18. Now click your damage. 15.
15
Dear
radiant.
Lord Jesus. Yes, absolutely. That will obliterate the Blood Runner and the Blitzer. Easy peasy. A bolt of light streaks across the bar, slams into the side of the Blood Runner, who has a shield up in front of him, like defending and smacking against Guy, right? Takes him from the side, launches him into the Blitzer that is menacing Guy with his javelin or his axe, and kills them both. Drops them to the ground. And that is, I'm assuming, the end of
Thank
your turn,
you.
unless you want to keep moving?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
How did I do 15 damage? Was it 46? Is that guiding? Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah,
Yep, never
no,
mind.
Guiding Bolt slaps.
Guiding Bolt's pretty strong.
Guiding Bolt is one of the
40
strongest level 1 spells,
Yeah.
but it's it's
It can
restricted to a lot of classes. So, anyways, it's restricted to a lot of classes that don't have other damage options, basically. Okay.
Intern.
Do you want to move anymore? I think you still have like 10
Uh,
feet.
No, I think I'm good where I am.
Gonna back up Keith. All right. Well, it's Keith's turn.
Try to keep Keith from getting flanked.
Keith, you got 3 blitzers all up in front of you.
Well, cool. So my little fin here tells me we're gonna attack the ones that are right in front of us. Did you say that these won't get attacks of opportunity, so I could move?
Oh,
Or attack-
absolutely. You can run away from them. Yeah. I should have told you that at the beginning of the combat, way back when, a session ago.
I think you did, but I don't retain information.
I probably didn't, but now we all know. You just run past them. Keith is just like so fast compared to these blitzers that Keith just launches off the table, and these blitzers are like, wait, what? Huh? Huh?
And I'm gonna go around this table, and I'm gonna fire back at them. So first
Hell yeah.
this guy.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, 15 will definitely hit. And so I will tell you before you roll your damage that they have 7 HP, so you need to roll 8 damage or higher to overkill.
Sorry.
7, just at. So you kill one, but you don't overkill into another.
Can I kill this one?
Oh
and
yeah,
then
with your
Horde
Horde Breaker.
that?
Oh, 100%.
Cool. And then that way, if I somehow get lucky on this one,
You
we'll
could
see if it will
potentially,
kill that one.
yeah, sure, 100%.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna attack that one.
15 hits. Gotta roll 8 or higher. 9 will do it. All right, fantastic. One shot actually goes past your intended target, but takes the one directly behind him in the throat. You line up another shot, goes through one's chest and into the gut of another. Those blitzers are dead. Anything else for your turn, Keith?
No, I'm good.
Fantastic. Okay. I think these 2 remaining orc blitzers... Oh, sorry. At the top of the round, we actually have to start rolling things. We're going to go down the line, starting from right to left. No, we'll start from left to right. I'm going to make Cassandra roll this first.
Huh?
So, as the battle continues, you heard the Dohma Raskovar at the beginning of last turn shout out, "Horadus, aid me!" And you felt and heard that slam against the iron door to the east. I want you to roll just a d20. If you get a 1, something bad is going to happen. Each turn, we're going to go down the line, and each turn, everyone is going to roll, and this is going to get 1 higher each time until something bad happens. So if you roll a 1, something bad happens. If you roll anything else, nothing bad happens.
Oh, I rolled this, right?
Yeah.
9.
One.
You all hear another vicious slam against the door, but the creature does not break its cage. Orc blitzers go. They are going to rush up to Keith, who they have just seen put arrows into their friends, and they're going to poke Keith. And that is the end of their turn. They do 2 damage. There are no more orc blitzers left. It is the Dohma Raskovar's turn. Dohma Raskovar.
He's gonna crit the Christ out of me.
I healed you last turn while you stepped away.
You have restored 9 HP.
Yep. You should be at
Hell
24 now.
All right, yeah, bring on those crits. Let's go.
Now I'm excited for them.
Dohma Raskovar risks 3 attacks of opportunity and charges across the room at Linsey.
Dang it, bro! I'm out of slots. I'm out of slots.
The 10 will hit from Durrag, dealing 10 damage. Damn, ow. The 7 will miss from Guy, and then I need an attack of opportunity from Dolly if you want to use it. You don't have to use it, but you probably should.
Who, me?
Yep, you.
Can I throw my hand axe?
You can just click your hand axe if you want to use that. Yeah, absolutely.
No? What?
You can attack with your hand axe if you want, or you can attack with your mace. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You move out of your range, so you get an attack no matter what.
Yep.
If you want to use it, you don't have to.
I just want to throw something.
You can wing it at him as he runs away from you. 100%. Yeah, just click it.
Yeah, above. Or
She axes him a question.
Fuck yeah.
There's
There's not enough axes in this party. Ooh, an 8.
Not nearly enough
8
axes.
won't quite do it. You wing your axe at him as he flees, but he's too fast for you. He closes on Linsey. He's tired of all this healing bullshit. He's tired. He was tired of Artorias healing, and then Linsey went and healed, and now he's tired of Linsey healing. So he is going to try to smack the shit out of Linsey with his war
I'm pretty
mace.
sure a crit
twice.
will hit. It's fine.
11?
Ooh, a miss?
14?
I also a miss.
I swear to God, I cannot hit anyone but Mitch or Mitch's damn dog. Like,
Fucked up.
Garen
It is fucked
fucking
up.
T'd.
Hey, you've crit me 5 times or
You
something.
guys are gonna make it
ridiculous
through
just
this
in
fight. Everyone else is gonna be fine except for the chip damage from the various blitzers, right? Guy and Artorias will have died 2 times over, and then I'm gonna go swallow Guy with a fucking T-Rex, basically.
Yeah, I
Come out of
am
the gate
clearly gonna have to make a
instantly
new
dead.
character for the next one.
It's
I mean,
that
don't you already
fucking
have a
comment
backup?
that you made. You said when I was like everyone should have backup characters, you were like what did you say? It was like fucking
We're
like
unkillable or something ridiculous.
like-
Yeah.
it was some like kind of like bring it on kind of like statement. It been brought. All right, and at the end of Dohma Raskovar's turn, he will use another bonus action to once again heal his wounds.
Hey, what a hypocrite.
Uh-huh.
What a
Absolutely.
hypocrite.
It's
Fucking
Durrag's
hypocrite.
turn. Durrag, you see this motherfucker keep just kind of like basically like steroid Hulk out, just like "Ah!" just kind of like keep screaming and like flexing his muscles, and somehow the wounds across his body just keep closing.
That's pretty cool. I can't do nothing about that though.
What do you want to do?
I go 5, 10, 15, 20. And I poke him again
Poke him again!
with advantage. And is anyone around him?
No.
No.
Yeah, you have advantage. No
No.
blitzers to jump a blade to.
Booming blade.
Booming blade! A
Enjoy your
20 will
blade.
fucking do it. Absolutely. 8 piercing
And then I
damage.
go, ha ha!
Aha! Jump aside.
I make 3
Fantastic.
musketeer noises the entire fight.
You made 3 musketeer noises the entire fight. I love you for that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dolly, it's your turn.
Well,
You killed a bunch of blitzers with a table. You rushed over to Guy. All of the people around Guy either are dead or have run elsewhere. There are 2 blitzers assaulting Keith, and Dohma Raskovar is attacking Linsey. Those are the only combatants as far as you can see. And then there is the banging on the eastern big iron gate. And presumably, these orc blitzers came from somewhere. And the western doors to the bar are still open. What do you want to do?
I think I'm just gonna like run towards him
Okay.
with my horns and attack him with my horns.
You gonna fucking charge him? You gonna like head
Yeah.
down, just charge his ass? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I think you actually have a thing for that?
I do.
Hell yeah. Do it. Yeah, that'll hit. Oh shit. Dolly charges the Dohma Raskovar. Okay, cool. Roll your damage.
What's that?
Quick horn.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, 9 damage. Does your charge have any sort of special ability or anything like that?
Does it?
It does. Immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of an action, you can use it. Oh, well, that's a different thing. But goring rush. Oh, you have to use dash. You could retcon and be like, I dash, but no, never mind. You don't. You should remember this hammering horn. This is really good. I forgot this existed.
Which one?
This one.
Oh.
It doesn't affect this right now.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
So you charge him, gore him. He kind of has to like turn, and you catch him off guard. You take him in the shoulder and kind of like push him a little bit, and then he grabs your horns, and then it's your strength versus his strength, kind of like slowing everything to a crawl. And yeah, you fuck him up good. All right. We are back to Artorias. Roll me a death saving throw.
Okay.
Let's just see if Artorias pops up.
Nope.
All right, it's Guy's turn. Guy. 2 orc blitzers, the Dohma Raskovar, a potential threat to the east, and the unknown to the west. What do you want to do?
All right. I pat Artorias on the back and say, "I'll be back, boy," and then I head down here.
We'll be back.
And
Dohma Raskovar getting ganged up on is no
Slashing.
good. You fuck yeah, 20 will hit. There you go. You're hitting now.
get slashed.
Get slashed. 8 fucking damage. Dohma Raskovar not happy about that shit. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Linsey, it's your turn. As you move to act, the Dohma Raskovar just shouts in frustration, "You starry fuck! Why won't you die?"
And whoop, 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 and I run away again.
Are you disengaging? Or
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
using my action to once
you
again
using the action to disengage?
I
Oh,
pop up
God.
on top of the bar over here,
Yeah.
and luminous arrow
Okay.
at
Back
Dohma
at Dohma. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
does a critical hit.
Why you do that? Why?
I mean, does it
You
though?
deserve what's coming to you, Jeremy.
I don't ask if criticals hit. I just deal the damage to you.
That's
You
11
deserve
damage.
this.
That is 11 damage streaking across the sky at the Dohma Raskovar, starting to look pretty fucked up at this point. And we are back to Keith. Keith. Only enemies left in the bar are the Dohma Raskovar and the 2 orc blitzers that are directly on top of you.
That are ganging up on me.
They
I'm
are
gonna
ganging
go
up
over
on
here.
you. There is this repeated battering against the eastern iron gate, and the western doors to the bar stand open. You gonna hop up onto the bar and try to shoot through them?
I am. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this one.
Looking down. Let's do it. 18 hits. Deal 8. Ooh. That one's dead. You got Horde Breaker.
All right, that one. Ah,
9 won't quite do it.
all right, that's my turn.
Won't quite do it. And next in line at the top of the turn is Zach as Durrag. Zach, the
That's me.
DC goes up by 1. I need you to roll a d20. You want a 3 or higher.
Oh no!
I got 2 guys.
Wait, the 3D dice is bullshit.
I don't know.
Oh,
okay.
shit!
It's cocked, and it's not even cocked the right way.
There's another massive blow against the iron gate. And it shatters into tiny pieces.
Wow, that's cool.
As from within, Piranus, the Scyza,
Oh my god!
emerges to defend the Dohma Raskovar.
No. Come on. Also a good
This-
use of
This is the thing that you all have been sent to take care of. This is the perpetually growing creature. As long as it lives, as long as it feeds, it will grow larger and larger and larger. And now you begin to understand why the guild was somewhat concerned, because this thing is already enormous. And if it gets bigger, Well, the gods help whatever lays in its path. And if this was the end of the session, that would be a great time to just be like, and that's the end of the session. But we still got like an hour and 20 minutes. So this fucking thing,
See y'all later.
this thing joins the initiative tracker
Oh God.
At least it rolled poorly.
at the bottom
Does
of...
it come with all the orcs on its back?
No. It doesn't come with all the orcs. I mean, it could have all the orcs depending on where you face it, but currently it does not.
All of them with javelins, so it just like passively kicks out 10 damage every turn.
That's
cool.
how the Ivory Throne has been fucking people up here lately. Actually, yeah. I think this motherfucker can carry... Okay. I don't know that I agree with that. It says that it can carry up to 36 medium or smaller creatures.
No
So that's-
way. That's
yeah.
way too many.
Definitely
you.
seems like way too many. But 10 seems like a solid, reasonable amount. Yeah,
'Cause,
absolutely.
I mean, like looking at it right there, with they got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 10,
Well, I mean,
11.
16.
There's like 11 or 12 on there right now.
16 would make sense if you just went based off of its squares, right? You know?
Sure. Now,
But-
if they had some more like little bands, like it has on its chest there with the rings they can stand in. down its
Sure.
tail,
I
maybe.
will say that ability is called War Harness. So in theory, it is supposed to be that, like more perches, more like positioning, etc., etc. But even then, 36 seems like a lot.
Seems like a few
Yeah,
too
it
many.
seems like
To be
an
honest.
Well, I mean,
that's
eventually
why
it's going to be able to
giant
help
elephant
36,
numbers-
right? Like,
Well,
at
that's
some
true.
point-
Maybe this is a downsized Scyza. maybe that ability is supposed to be for like the colossal variant.
I mean, at some point it's going to be well over that number.
Mm-hmm. No, if it gets too much bigger than that,
well
the
over, I
altitude
don't
starts to
know.
fuck them up, and they can only
They
get
can't-
36 people up
they
there
can't
that are
breathe.
able to withstand it. All right, top of the round. Orc Blitzer is tired of Keith killing all of their friends. Charges Keith, does 1 damage.
Goodbye, Keith.
With that lip over dangle.
Dohma Raskovar, tired of your shenanigans, is going to pull away from Guy and Dolly. Guy and Dolly
No.
both get attacks. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to say this. We'll use a action to disengage from Guy and Dolly. Still takes the booming blade damage because he moves.
Oh, yeah, he did it. There you go. Enjoy your damage when it pops up.
7 damage. Yeah, absolutely. That'll do it. And we'll use the last of his Dohma Rally ability to heal
Dohma Rally.
an additional 20 HP.
Good God.
And is now not dead. Unclick that. Is now basically tapped as the Scyza enters the battlefield, hopefully for the Dohma's betterment. It is Durrag's turn. That's a big fucking lizard that has showed up right the fuck next to you.
Hey, it's me, Durrag. LOL, I don't care. I go down here and I booming blade him again.
Booming blade the motherfucker!
That's a 9,
Oop,
but
that's
it's
a
not because
9,
I
but-
made an attempt, so now you're ha!
Alright. Dolly!
Oh God.
That's a
Oh,
big
no.
fucking lizard! I will say a couple of things, right? You know the Dohma Raskovar. He looks okay now because he keeps healing his wounds, but he looks exhausted. Okay? So he might not have much left in his tank, though his HP is okay right now. You know there is one guy, just a blitzer facing off against Keith. Keith probably has that, although Keith is starting to look a little hurt. And this Scyza, this big-ass, gigantic raptor T-Rex lizard thing, right, has broken through the iron gate and is now a threat. but it is still inside of its den. So, you could move to engage the Dohma and try to help finish him off sooner rather than later. You could try to go help Keith, or you could try to block the Scyza and prevent it from moving out into the bar, or you could do something else. What do you want to try to do?
How would I
Or
prevent
wrestle the lizard.
Hell yeah. Suplex it.
How would you prevent it from getting into the bar? Well, that would be up to you, right? Like, you could just rush it and get in its face and be like, "Fuck you! You gotta deal with me. If you want to get to my friends, you gotta get past me first, right? You are super beefy and you take reduced damage because of your rage, so you could try to do that. You could just try to face tank it, right? Or you could try to be creative. You could try to, like, maybe you try to, like, it would be very difficult. I'm not suggesting you do this, but maybe I'm just pointing it out for creativity. Maybe you try to, like, crack the throne and shove the cracked throne into the fucking open gate to kind of, like, help block it up. Or maybe you try to, like, break the wall or try to, like, crack the ceiling to come down on top of the, right? Like, there are options. Some of them more difficult than others, right? I just don't want
guys,
you
I
to...
got this. You ready? Here we go. Done.
Fuck you. Here, let me lock that.
No. Ha.
Fine. I'll just move it.
No.
What now, bitch? What now, Jay?
No.
Open and close it all you want,
The button.
motherfucker.
It does nothing.
It's just like rope.
You could
What
also...
happens if I go in there?
So you could try to squeeze in around it, right? Like, it's got these little gaps, right? You could try to go in there, and maybe it'll be like, oh shit, this thing's in my den, I'll attack it, or maybe it'll ignore you. It depends on what you try to do. You could also, a thing that doesn't always get used is grappling, right? Like, you could go in and try to, like, grab its fucking leg and be like, bitch, I got hold of you, I'm super strong, you're not going anywhere. It might also be super strong, so that might not work out for you, but it's up to you, right? Like, this is where you're like, I have a creative solution, or I don't have a creative solution, I'm just gonna get in its face. And both are valid options.
So if I, like, have some rope in my backpack,
Okay.
can
Sure.
I, like, run in there and lasso it?
You could try it.
Keep in mind, you gotta make an attack every turn to keep your rage. Or get attacked.
Or get attacked. I mean,
Wait,
if you get up in
maybe-
this
maybe it'll
thing's
attack you, I
face,
don't
it's
know.
probably gonna attack you, but...
Yeah, probably, but ain't no telling.
Or can I just throw my javelin at it?
You could absolutely do that too. Yeah, 100%. There's no wrong answer. There's just many, 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 many right answers that may or may not succeed based on die rolls. As soon as you started talking about a rope, though, immediately I was picturing, like, what's the fucking Star Wars thing where you lasso the legs of the fucking,
Just lassoing the legs of an AT-AT with the fucking
exactly,
snowspeeder.
right? Like, that's exactly where my mind went. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna lasso the legs.
That's what. Can I do that? Can I
It-
lasso the legs
yeah.
and pull it out from under him?
You can try. It might be difficult, but you can try.
Is that considered an attack, though?
It won't be considered an attack. I see the scrunched face. With
Fine,
an
then, I'll do
with an attack, you have to have the intent of dealing damage to something, right? And inhibiting something it doesn't evoke the same kind of, like, rage as I'm gonna smash your face in versus I'm gonna hold you right here, right? Like, it's not the same type of rage, which is why it doesn't keep your rage going.
Right.
Stop it.
Although that would be really cool if there was a subclass
Nope.
that had parameters that were like, your rage can continue if you do these other things. Like I'm gonna peacefully try to convince you very angrily to stand down. So if you make like persuasion checks, you can keep raging, right?
I was
like,
just gonna try to make him my pet.
you do you want to? Okay, so
I was gonna take the rope, lasso him, and try to ride him as my pet.
you could try. I will say that line of reasoning is plausible, but that line of reasoning sounds like a multi-step project to me, right? The concept of lassoing him means you're gonna have to, lasso him and then get up on him. And then next turn, you could try to like be like, oh, it's okay, no, calm down, right? Like that kind of scenario, right? Versus lassoing him and tripping him up is a different kind of concept. So different things that you try to do might have multiple parts of them, right? It's almost kind of like a Shadow of the Colossus style type thing, right? Like you're trying to... Getting up on him is just one big task in and of itself. But once you're on him, you can decide what you want to do for yourself.
I think I'm just gonna run up to him and poke him in the butt.
That also works just fine.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna run up on him. I'm gonna poke him in the butt with my javelin.
And in the theory of like multiple reality concepts, right? Like in this reality, the door closed on Dolly having a Scyza as a pet, but in a different reality, there is some like world where Dolly rolls a natural 20 on an animal handling and gets Horinus to stand down, and I've got to deal with this fucking Scyza for the rest of these campaigns, right? 19, I think will... what's this thing's fucking AC? 19 absolutely hits. This thing is big, but it's not especially well armored. So you definitely hit. You rush up, stab your javelin up into this thing. Roll your damage. Hell yeah, 8 damage. Chipping away. It does the T-Rex thing where it like leans down, extends its head, and roars in your face in response to you stabbing it. You are target numero uno. It is not happy. All right, mission accomplished. It is Artorias. This is the last. Not the last. We're doing until you fail or until you succeed. So this is number 3. You failed once, succeeded once. That's another failure.
Oh, second fail.
Second failure. And it's Guy. Guy, you are up.
All right.
Same scenario. Dohma Raskovar off to the side. A blitzer facing off against Keith. Dolly is rushed up to face off against the Scyza, and the western door stays open. What do you want to do?
So so Dohma's still alive, right?
Dohma's still alive. Yep.
And Dolly's suplexing the Scyza. Scyza. Okay.
Scyza, 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 Scyza. Any of those things. I did not get a pronunciation guide on that thing, so I don't know. Oh, you doing it? You killed my dog!
Oh. Yeah, he fucking killed my dog. His ass is going in the dirt.
You killed my dog!
You killed my dog.
I'll run over and I leap off one of the corpses of his blitzers to try and get, torso level with him.
Fuck yeah.
And I longsword him in the chest.
I love how you're like, I leap off to get torso level.
Oh, you just turned into John Wick.
Yep, John Wick.
9 damage! That's a hit! And the Dohma Raskovar falls below half HP.
I use my executioner token because this bitch ain't the boss.
This bitch is the boss. This bitch is absolute. I will say, both Dohma Raskovar and Horinus are counted as bosses. Technically, one is a boss, one's a mid-boss, so you can't use executioner tokens on them.
Dark Adonis?
However, yes, the Dark Adonis. However,
actually, I'm gonna end my turn here.
Here. Okay, sounds good. Kind of
So I can
providing a
try
little
and,
more blocking for.
So I can try and get watch out if there's anything that has a saving throw.
Absolutely. Sounds like
Is
a
the
plan.
Scyza actually
You're
like
not moving
mounted right now?
No, it's not. It's just
Okay.
the lizard.
Don't
It's
zoom up to your
depending
head,
on where
that's
you
cool.
face this thing, it could have a bunch of mounted combatants on it.
All I'm saying is it looks like he's coming out of his little den ass first. He's backing that up.
He can have uppies on you.
Back that ass up.
What?
I just can't get him uppy here.
Oh no! Did you see that?
It just moved right and left. I don't know what.
So
Now it went left.
I tried to just like mirror it by just dragging it, and it autocorrects immediately.
Oh, no, we didn't see that. That's funny.
Damn. Oh damn. Oh wait, can I?
You can rotate 180 degrees.
I can.
it'll
I
be
can.
upside
I can
down.
flip. I can. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong thing. Wrong.
No, still backwards.
Undo.
Still backwards.
Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go.
I can't lift you up, Joe.
Very nice.
Very nice.
All right, Linsey, you're up.
Okay.
Same situation posed to you. Dohma
I'm
Raskovar,
pretty
the
hurt.
Scyza. Keith is pretty fucked up.
I'm
Keith,
going to.
Why is your health
send-
so low?
Because I was hit for
A lot.
4 last turn and 1 this turn. So and
I-
then I took the attack of opportunity damage when I moved over here.
I think we might have been doubling up. I think I've been subtracting your health while you were away, and you've been subtracting your health when you were back. So I think you should be at 12 HP.
Okay.
So still hurt, but not quite as hurt as
Well,
as you were.
Let's fix that the rest of the
You
way.
will.
For, I get an additional 14.
Oh shit!
That's it though. That is the
Never-
last spell slot I have.
Linsey.
Oh wait. Sorry, no, I don't have a level 2. I only have a level 1. So that's not 14. It's 7.
It's only 7. And now
It's only
Linsey is out of healing.
I
No.
have cure wounds.
Oh,
Is it something
Keith?
I can use on myself?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, you
100%.
can use it on yourself.
Okay,
Yep.
do you want to take it back and I'll just...
Oh no! Like this is like it was gonna get used at some point. Like you can use yours whenever
You can
Anytime
keep
you
yours
normally
to
would.
pick someone up later. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Sweet.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so that was my action. So now I'm going to. What is the range on? my
Ooh,
gun?
that's a good question. What is the range? I'm assuming it's like 60 feet. At least.
Let's look at Starryform Archer.
Oh, look at PX. He
It is
look,
in
look
fact
a little grump.
60 feet. Okay.
He wanted
So,
uppies, but he doesn't like to be uppies. He just wants it. He does not like it.
He doesn't want uppies. He wants your attention. And he's got the uppies, but not your attention.
No, he wanted uppies.
He was staring at you. He was like, Papa, 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 look at me. Papa,
That's not what he wants.
father.
He wanted to be up here, but he doesn't know what to do when he
No,
gets
sorry, Jay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
What are we doing?
Honestly, I should have. What I should have done. All right, can we
Retcon.
retroactively do
Retcon.
something?
What do you want to
Okay,
What do you
so
want to do? Retcon.
Before I walked up
Yes.
to Keith, I want to do that to the Blitzer.
What is that?
That is a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Otherwise, take 4 damage.
That is an action, so that means you won't
That
be
is
able to
not a
cure
bonus
wounds.
action. I cannot do that. I will have to.
That's the issue with healing word and cure wounds is you
Yeah.
get used to healing on your
I
bonus
love-
action, and then
All right,
you get
well,
fucked up.
Let's,
Yeah.
Let's just make that a luminous arrow instead, because that is in fact a bonus action.
Okay, so you're gonna
17.
luminous arrow the blitzer.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker
Blitzer.
dies.
All right.
You
cool.
so you before you even walk up to Keith, you just kind of like casually look over. A star shoots out of you, careens through his head, knocks him to the floor. You walk up to Keith, and he healed.
That is it. That is all I wanted. End turn.
In turn, Keith.
Yay!
For the first time in, I think, the entire combat, there is not a melee person directly the fuck next to you at the start of this combat. Dohma Raskovar fighting against Guy. This
Yeah.
massive fucking lizard.
So I'm gonna hunter's mark this guy.
Okay.
We're gonna go for Dohma Raskovar.
I will say, as a hunter, I think you only have 2 spells total, right?
Yeah.
And you already used one of your hunter's marks, so you're down to 1 right now. So, if you use that,
won't be able to
which is
cure
perfectly
anybody.
fine, if you use that hunter's mark, you got nothing left in the tank. That's up to you,
All
though.
right, I'll hold on to
Join
it.
That's up to you, though.
I will attack him.
Okay. You fire in. That is a natural 20. I would say something that you have not used so far is your favored foe ability. So as this natural 20 hits him, you could mark him as your favored foe. And since it's a crit, you will roll your favored foe dice twice to do additional damage.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
So that's the damage.
That's the regular damage. And then
Favored
that's
foe.
favored foe, and then you roll again. Fuck yes!
We take those.
Hell yes. Okay, so that is 19 damage. Nice.
Wow, I think that's the most damage we've seen so far.
Very good. Woo! A shot across the fucking bow. Keith, freed up from the Orc Blitzer by Linsey, healed by Linsey, pulls back the bow, draws almost from entirely across the bar, and just puts an arrow in the Dohma Raskovar's chest. Pierces all the way through the armor, deep into the chest. The Dohma howls in pain. Great fucking shot. Now, I do
But
think
he's not dead.
he's not dead. He's absolutely not dead. With Horde Breaker, do you get to do an attack if you don't kill something? Or is it only if you kill something?
I can do an attack, but they have to be within 5 feet.
So, the Scyza is technically within 5 feet of the Dohma Raskovar.
Oh, then I'll attack. Sorry, I
Absolutely.
thought that this
True.
was not.
It doesn't look like it because of the rounded scenario, the rounded token, but he technically isn't base to base. 8
I used
won't
all
hit.
my good luck on the
You
first
did.
one.
You got that natural 20, and then you got a natural 1. Please roll for me a d20. You want above a 5 on the critical fail.
Ooh.
That was almost
19.
3.
That was-
Yeah,
That got
we were all
close.
about to cry.
That got close. All right. That is. Do you want to move or anything like that, or are you good where you are?
I am good where I am.
Good where you are. All right. We are to the Scyza. The beast howls in fury at Dolly. And after saying that, I now have to read this motherfucker's abilities. Okay. I don't want to use that. I kind of want to use that. Oh, no.
If you don't just use something, we're gonna have to pass your turn.
Okay, cool. The Scyza leans down after roaring at Dolly. And then in 3 short beats, trumpets this sound. I'm sure Discord cut me off there. But trumpets these 3 kind of like short blasts. And then before any of you can react, the Dohma Raskovar claps his hands over his ears, and Haranis roars a very different roar. You see this massive kind of like horned dome begin to vibrate, and I need everyone to roll me... Not everyone, sorry. I need Guy and Dolly to roll me... Oh, I don't know why I'm asking. I keep saying the wrong things. I need Guy and Dolly to get hit by this.
What?
Okay, so this is an attack roll. It's going to be a single attack roll against both Guy and Dolly at the same time.
That does
Fuck!
not hit. I don't think that hits either of them.
What happened when you get poked in the butt?
That is what happens when you get poked in the cloaca.
That's what happens when you get poked in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Technically. But I'm going to honor it.
I'll be right back one second.
I am going to say that Dolly and Guy both respond in kind to the Dohma Raskovar's movements, clapping their hands over their ears as the Scyza trumpets through its head crest, and this deep, bassy pulse washes out over them. Neither of them are slammed. Their bodies are rocked by the rush of air and the kind of like vibrations, but because they cover their ears, neither of them begin to bleed from the ears as their eardrums are popped, and neither of them become dazed by the head crest attack. And that is the Scyza's turn. It is back to the top of the turn order. And we will roll this when Keith is back. Blitzers are dead. The Dohma Raskovar. Pulls away from Guy, risking an attack of opportunity.
I'm back. I'm back.
Roll me a d20. You don't want a 1. You didn't get a 1. Congratulations. All right.
Do what I can.
When Mitch gets back, we will see if Mitch makes an attack of opportunity, which I assume he will. And that will give me some time to read other abilities. That will give me time to retcon. I keep forgetting about this. That will give me time to retcon the Dohma Raskovar's or the Scyza's miss as the Dohma Raskovar shouts, "You can do better!" At Haranis, and will use his reaction to give Haranis a chance to re-roll the head crest attack.
Oh no.
So that is a 13. It still misses both of them. Never mind. I take it back. It was a potential scary moment, but it did not matter. Oh well. All right. Regardless of what Guy does, Guy cannot kill the Dohma Raskovar with an attack of opportunity. So the Dohma Raskovar moves away from Guy, probably taking an attack of opportunity, and then pulls out a repeating crossbow.
Damn, I don't want to.
And starts fucking firing. First at Guy. It's a miss. Again at Guy, which is a hit. And then at Durrag, which I
Shield.
believe is also a hit.
No, shield.
Shield. Dear Lord Jesus, 13 fucking damage? Mitch is not gonna be happy. Mitch, I fucked you up.
Hey, that's probably shield too.
I don't know if he has any. Can he shield?
Yeah, he's an artificer.
I don't know if he
I
has
mean,
that.
I don't know if he picked it.
He does have it. He's just been using Tasha's Caustic Brew rather than shielding. He's been taking the damage. All right, Mitch. Couple things happened. You good? Couple things happened.
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying. Like,
The Dohma Raskovar moved away from you, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from you.
You don't have
I
that
stab
armor.
him
Okay.
with my entire being, which is quite small.
14 hits.
Oh wow!
14 is the Dohma Raskovar's armor class.
Oh, eat shit.
12
Max
fucking damage. Nice. The Dohma Raskovar grunts as you cut into his side, turns, fires a crossbow, like pulls a repeating crossbow out of nowhere, fires a bolt at you. You deflect it with the shield, fires another one, takes you in the fucking collarbone. You take 13 piercing damage.
Ow!
And then fires one at Durrag, and Durrag would get hit but shields it. And
Durrag gets the 6 damage once.
yeah, Durrag gets
Hold
the
on,
shit.
how,
6
how,
damage.
he's, how are you attacking him?
Huh?
When he ran
It was
away.
it was attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And that is the Dohma Raskovar's turn, and now it is Durrag's turn.
Okay. I cast Fairy Fire.
Okay, yeah. Just enough to hit Dohma Raskovar and behind to hit the Scyza as well. Sounds good. Dohma Raskovar, it's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah, 13.
Failure on Dohma Raskovar's
Alright,
part.
eat shit,
The
Dohma.
Scyza, failure
Also
on the
eats both Scyza.
Scyza's part. Absolutely. Okay, so purple means you have advantage against them. Very nice. Anything else for your turn?
Turn over.
Turn done. It is Dolly's turn. Dolly,
Okay.
you done poked this thing. It's real pissed off.
I'm already pissed off, so.
Yeah. Dohma Raskovar is
Okay.
looking real fucked up.
Hmm.
Other than that, everything's fine. Reinforcements could be coming, but they're not here now.
Okay, I'm gonna take my warhammer. I'm gonna yeet it at him.
You're gonna yeet it at him?
I can't yeet it?
He'll probably let you, but you should not.
What
I-
can I yeet?
I will.
Javelins, hand
I
axes.
I will
Can I yeet the hand axe then?
I will describe your yeeting as a melee attack. You just want to yeet something, so you can absolutely just yeet it at his face and catch it as it comes back down. It'll be a melee attack. You're not doing anything
Oh.
special. You're still in melee.
Okay.
If you want to quote unquote yeet it, absolutely yeet it.
Okay, one-handed yeet warhammer.
One-handed yeet warhammer at
Yeah,
advantage because of the fairy fire. 21 will absolutely hit. 12 fucking damage. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you smack this motherfucking thing in the jaw, and it like roars at you again. It's gonna eat you.
Gonna try.
It's very
Wait.
mad.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
It's gonna try to eat you.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. I got some athletics in me.
That's as fuck, boy.
Okay.
And some survival.
Are you gonna stand there and face it down?
No?
No, you're gonna run?
No.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Artorias.
Gonna chill.
Death saving throw.
Okay. Hey.
That's
2
a
to 2.
success. So 2 fails, 2 successes, no crits, doesn't matter. I will say, addendum to that. Same thing as a critical success. If you critically fail during your checks, he's auto out, and you end rolling. Okay? And Guy, you're up. The Dohma Raskovar has pulled out a crossbow and is shooting the shit out of you.
I run at him. He's stuck in a corner now.
He's like, you little fuck!
Ah!
A third.
Hold up.
You
I'm
have
going
advantage.
to use
Fairy Fire.
built.
Oh, you have advantage because he's fairy fire. He's 22. I
Oh,
forgot.
okay, well,
It's a 22.
also 22, yeah.
Definitely hits.
Slish. Eat dicks.
You cut through the armor, defending his belly. Gaping wound, blood gushing. And he looks at you and says, as he levels his repeating crossbow at your skull, he says, I'm taking you with me. He's not dead.
No. All right. Well, as the cross is aiming at my face, I like to use my bonus action to drink a potion.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. 100%. That is a bit of a house rule for anyone who is not aware of that in the audience or new players. The way I roll healing potions in games, specifically healing potions, is you can use them as a bonus action. Other potions take full actions unless they say otherwise, okay? And that's just a way to kind of like let people not have to be healers if they don't want to be healers, because people can use healing potions, etc., etc.
I think
So-
base is 2d4 plus 2, Mitch.
2d4 plus 2, so that would be 7 instead
Oh,
of
did I do
5.
2d2? Sorry.
Yes.
Hold on.
Or, oh, right.
What a nerd.
I typed wrong.
That's fine.
It's still
Hey,
7.
it was still 7! Woo! I'm a prophet. Hell yeah. I had a statistical likelihood there. Okay, guy is done, slightly healed. Linsey, the battle rages on, far across the bar. A giant tyrant lizard, a dying tyrant mercenary leader. But you see him level that crossbow at Guy's skull, and you saw how much it hurt Guy the last time he took one to the chest.
Okay. So I see that, and he's gonna get a twofer. First one, frostbite, DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw. The Dohma Raskovar has a +7.
Damn.
15.
Okay.
Damn good.
Takes
All
nothing.
right, takes nothing. It's a cantrip. Nothing. However, luminous arrow.
Do you have an amount of luminous arrows you can do?
Do not.
I
Okay.
think so. I think you can just do it every turn until this fucking
It says
storm runs out.
Absolutely nothing about a limit.
And it
It's
just
a bonus
lasts
action.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
That is a stellar ability. That is such a good subclass ability. That is amazing.
Yeah, because like if you grab a damaging cantrip as for your action and then follow it with that, like it's just every turn cantrip, arrow, cantrip, arrow.
Yeah,
That is really good.
absolutely. 100%. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a cantrip, right? Like, you can do a full
Well, it's
turn.
any action. I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
that takes no resources.
You can do
Yeah,
a
you don't gotta do
full...
nothing. It's just on a bonus action.
You can do a full turn of what most classes would do for their turn, and also shoot off a fucking star arrow at someone.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
real fucking good.
Like, and I didn't even grab this subclass for that. I grabbed it for the healing.
That's great. That is such a good fucking ability.
But I'm
That's,
out of healing,
that's
so
borderline
fuck
OP.
it.
You never hear about
It's
this.
okay.
one,
We'll
though.
switch.
It's kinda
We'll
weird.
switch spots.
yeah.
You'll be the archer, and I'll go heal people.
Guy. The Dohma Raskovar lowers this crossbow point blank to your face. And above you streaks a starry, luminous beam
Pew, pew.
that slams into the Dohma Raskovar's face, caving it in and leaving this void where his face would be.
that one shot from a star that was in my groin.
And the Dohma Raskovar falls dead to the ground. Side quest completed! Woo!
Yay! And nothing else bad is
Yay!
gonna happen.
Fantastic! Alright,
Now
Linsey,
we have to
anything
make
else for
it
your
out
turn?
alive.
I'm assuming that's a no.
I'm sorry, what?
Anything else for your
What was the
turn?
question?
Oh no, I'm done.
Oh,
It's
Okay.
Keith!
he keeps taking me.
Cool.
You,
Uh,
you don't have anything left to Horde Breaker against, but there is a giant lizard to shoot at.
He can have all my attention.
You
Yeah,
already said
I'm
it.
gonna swing. I'm gonna, well, not swing. I'm gonna shoot.
Swing the bow. It's a curved arrow. 26 will hit. Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yes.
I have two 1d4s. Can I use them for damage?
No, the 1d4s can't be used on damage.
Alright.
That is the line that I will draw.
Okay.
They're only to confirm whether or not you succeed on something. Oh,
Alright.
fuck. 11 damage is pretty solid, though. That is the most you can do on a hit. Damn. 11 damage to the Scyza. Howls in fury.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
move over here and like glance to see if we're being flanked by anything else.
Interesting that you should say
Damn it.
that, Keith. You hear up the stairs this rattling at the gates that you all left behind, where Dolly fucking locked the goddamn gates with a fork.
With a fork.
Are clearly
goddamn
people
fork.
trying to
Yeah.
come and reinforce the Dohma, but they are blocked by this fucking gate.
Keith, where you going?
Best fork ever.
How
And I think
long?
it was
Leave
a
us-
spoon.
Or a spoon. It might have been a spoon. How long they are blocked by this gate, though, remains to be seen. So you are now standing at the bottom of these stairs, which may be swarmed with enemies shortly. And these western doors now are an additional buffer that may need to be blockaded to prevent you guys from getting swarmed.
Okay. I'm gonna yell that out to the rest of the team so that we all hear that.
Sounds like a plan.
So I guess I will close these doors, and if let me see how far I've moved. That's as far as I can go, so I'm just gonna stay there. I'm gonna close the doors and stay right there.
Sounds like a plan.
And that's my turn.
Doors closed. Boom, boom. It is the Scyza's turn. The Scyza is very tired of Dolly's ass. The Scyza rears back and begins to smack and kick with its claws. So it is going to make a claw attack against Dolly.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
26 does hit.
That is 15 damage, which will be reduced down to 7 for Dolly. However, regardless of the reduction, the Scyza's special abilities with its claws immediately knock Dolly prone.
Okay.
And with Dolly knocked prone, the Scyza marches over her and into the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then-
it's okay.
How the fuck does this bitch get out of here? Does his platform like lift up or some shit?
And then, Dolly still being the only immediate remaining target, it will advantage attack Dolly with a second set of claws.
Alright, well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
18?
That actually does hit, yes.
So 13 is reduced down to 6.
Okay.
So another 6 damage to Dolly. The Scyza is now in your midst. Dohma Raskovar is dead. It is the top of the turn order. Last to roll was Keith. Now it is Guy, or Mitch's turn to roll. The DC on the spoon increases from 1 to 2.
Wait, is
Mitch,
it a fork or a spoon?
it's a fork or a spoon. I don't remember. Mitch, roll a d20. You want a higher than a 2.
Higher than a 2?
Higher than a 2
Yeah, well,
on a
I know
d20.
you're in disbelief, but I've already done it, so.
All right. That fork or spoon holds. And Cassandra's or Dolly's choice to block that fucking gate keeps the party from being overrun for one more turn at least.
I thought the fork was set in it to make it, like, not lockable for us.
Shit
that's fucking
happens.
dope.
Things fucked up. It's
It jammed
Durrag's
the
turn.
fork into a door. It did what it did.
Yeah, it did what it did. She intended one thing. It did not work the way she wanted it to, but it's worked out in your favor.
Zach, you look like Cassandra's been lighting up your office.
No, it's TX.
Like,
TX got a stank
he's just
ass.
letting them rip in there, and you're like, oh god.
Oh
Yeah, he's got
god.
a stank ass. I mean, for real. like,
PX got a stank ass. I feel that.
You got tank ass?
no question
Yeah,
about
Arthur's
that.
is
He's got
pretty
a
bad,
stank
too.
ass.
You got
Durrag.
tank ass?
What do you want to do?
Hey, I'm
The beast is
Durrag.
loose.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and you're healthy.
Well,
Motherfucker.
okay, you have as much HP as I have.
Oh,
Actually, you have
God.
more HP. You're right, Miss. I have resistance to everything.
Well,
fine.
except for psychic damage, and your words hurt.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, make her take 2 damage then.
I will let her take 2 damage if you take 2 damage.
No, I'm good on that. Thank you though.
Okay then. Psychic damage goes both ways. Everyone loses.
You man.
Whoops. Well, that was what I was gonna do. I said
you panic. Burning hands.
at
Up into
second
this thing?
level.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Cool. Hell yeah. Is that a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
It doesn't have great dex. It's big. It's a big boy. 8. Big miss.
Yeah,
Fucking
except- hold on.
13 fucking
Damn it.
damage.
No, it's not 13 damage. What?
Is that not? Yeah, it's 13
that-
damage.
Oh my god! Stop clicking, motherfucker! No, it's
Yeah.
plus another 1d6 though.
Oh, because of the...
Because I'm at second level. Take that.
Plus 3. Alright, cool.
I passed it. And 16 damage.
16 damage! With this gout of flame shoots out into the Scyza's maw. And
backflip.
suddenly, Dolly, you're not
Easier.
looking like the only good target. As this thing roars at Durrag.
That's right. I backflip and then I run.
He
5,
backflips
10,
and then he
15,
runs.
20, 25, 30.
You fucking you just abandoned the you're just out. I'm outie. All right, hell yeah, Dolly, you're up.
Oh.
This thing
You're
knocked you
prone.
to the ground. It hit you with its claws so hard it knocked you to the ground, and then it walked over you into the room, and then it turned and slashed you again.
Dang.
Yeah, you got ass beat.
Is
The rest of us would've died,
big
though, so it
fucking
didn't
mad.
do.
Also, it now at this point sees the Dohma Raskovar dead in the corner next to Guy, and it does that kind of like three
no.
blast scenario thing again, and it goes from pissed. It's gonna massacre everything in a 30-mile radius now.
Oh, no, don't have to be like.
Hey.
Mitch, you're muted? You're talking
So
a
it
bunch and you're
clearly-
muted.
It clearly liked the Doma and was not there out of
I want you to
coercion of
know!
some sort.
I want you to know! You reversed
Oh my God.
Artorius me.
Shit, right there, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well, I
entirely
didn't get the
sure, no.
kill. I stabbed him.
Matter.
That's a kill.
Over
It
there.
doesn't know that.
Well, not my fault.
The
Alright. Dolly, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna jump up and
Whoa!
do a little flip and
What
Hell
in
yeah.
the
stab him with my javelin.
Here.
Stab him! Stab that motherfucker! Ooh, a 13! Just misses. This creature's AC is 14. Its natural scaly hide is like scale armor. So you hit and glance off of its scales.
Get out of your mouth.
Unlucky. Anything else for your turn? I will say,
Let it go.
You now can see into the chamber beyond, now that the Scyza is no longer behind you, and you see there are shelves. There's this giant, like, mat of straw, like this giant bed of straw, and then there are shelves to the north and south
Oh yeah, go for it. It's
lined
down.
with treasure.
Oh, can I move? Sure.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Can I go to the books or no? Am I turn over?
You can absolutely use your
Other
movement,
shelf.
but if you do, he will take an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, well I'm not gonna do that yet.
Okay, sounds like a plan. All right, then we are on to Artorias. I believe this is going to be the last death saving throw. Succeed or fail, we're looking for a crit.
Wow.
Okay, Artorias is not dead, but the mechanisms within his body cease their trying to get back up. And it will
He's
now...
dead. I just gotta get the 6 of RAM out of him. And
It will
Yeah,
now
yeah.
require
he'll be
Guy
fine.
going over and using an ability to revive Artorias. Guy,
Alright.
you're up.
I run over here, and as I'm running, I shout out to Dolly, "Toast me."
Toss me.
You'll have to toss me.
Oh shit! All right, are you setting up
Yeah.
for a
Yeah,
combo?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
I look for her to like lower her horns,
For horns?
so I can step on it, and she launch me up onto the thing.
Yelled
Up
wait,
on it.
I'm not sure.
Sounds like a plan.
She
Alright.
yelled, "Dang it, sorry."
All right,
I don't
Dang
know
it.
what she wants with that.
dying it. Sorry. All right, we will see if on Dolly's turn if she acquiesces to your request. And it's Lindsay's turn.
She just says no and like holds me back with one arm.
She says no.
Gives you a stiff arm.
She says no, pulls you in front of her as she moves back and checks the shelves while the size is still alive.
Wait, what do I do?
So, Guy, you don't do anything yet, but Guy has run up to you and said,
Toss me.
Do what?
I'm looking to see if you will toss
wants
me
you to
onto
throw
the
it.
back of this
Oh.
dude with your horns.
he wants to
I
see
can
if you'll
eat him?
Yeah, he wants to see if
Yeah, I
you'll
want you to
combo
yeet me.
him, right? So he has a card that does a special effect if he combos. So he wants you to yeet him up onto the back of him on your turn. And that will be your
Oh.
choice when it comes back around to your turn, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now it is Lindsay's turn.
I'll
Can I give him
see
rope and
the
you?
I don't know. You probably
big ass
drop your leg.
dinosaur that's literally come out, and I'll be like,
Hmm.
oh
Question,
boy.
Jeremy.
Oh.
Can I heal? Can I do something as well, or is my action to wait for that?
Long as it doesn't take your action, you can do whatever you want. But it is your action to hold to do whatever it is you're going to do for the combo.
We're good then.
Okay. Lindsay, you're up.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw from the T-Rex, please.
DC 14. Plus 5 con. 13 fails, actually.
Okay, so he takes 3 cold.
Takes 3
and
cold,
on his next
okay.
turn, on his next attack, his first
Has-
attack will be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
And we chase that with our new favorite, Luminous Arrow.
Luminous, that's a hit. 100%.
For 5 more.
5 more damage. Chipping away at the Scyza, this massive creature does start to look like it is a little fucking hurt.
And I'm gonna see it and back up.
You're gonna back. Everyone but Dolly and Guy are like, yeah, I don't want to fuck with that thing. I don't want to fuck with that
Is
thing.
this indicating anything?
Keith, we're back to you. You
I'm
have
gonna shoot it.
determined that there are potential reinforcements trying to get to this fight, but they are locked behind that gate. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna climb up on this table. And I'm gonna shoot this.
Ooh.
I missed.
Sometimes you roll like you have these streaks where you're just hot, and then you go, never mind.
I tell ya.
It's okay. You'll be super hot next turn. It'll be
That's
it'll
great.
be great.
That's
It'll be
It'll
great.
be great. It'll be great.
All right. Fantabulous. It is Horanus's turn. And the Scyza, now having 2 people close to it, begins to spin in a flurry of claws and teeth and tail and legs. I need Dolly and Guy to make me DC 15 dexterity saving throws.
I am going to grant Dolly advantage while giving myself disadvantage.
I love how you would never normally
I'm
do
gonna
that.
get goddamn guild coins if it's the death of me.
If it's the death, oh no!
It might be the death of you.
God damn.
Didn't matter. You granted Dolly advantage, and she still failed. You took a disadvantage, and you still succeeded.
That's not how I would have expected that to go.
All fucking right. Okay. Okay, here's the beauty of this. Guy succeeds, takes 8 damage. Dolly fails, but because of her rage, still takes 8 damage.
Oh god.
Instead of the 16, right? And there is such a flurry of dust and dirt and straw and body parts kicked up from the various dead people, blood, viscera, etc., etc. Dolly, you are also blinded until the end of your next turn. Okay? So that means you'll have disadvantage on attacks or any sight-based things until the end of your next turn. As basically all this shit is kicked up into your face. Okay?
I use my shield to block it.
Alright. Give you that icon. Cool. Alright, that is the Scyza's Claw Twister. And then...
Oh god, and then?
Oh, you thought that was it?
Yep,
You thought that was it?
I did.
I mean, that's mostly it. But then the Scyza goes... "Ah!" and charges across the chamber, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Guy and Dolly, but Dolly will make it at disadvantage if she chooses to.
But he's very
Can we
fine,
use-
so normal.
So normal.
Can we
So
use
it will
our
be...
opportunity attacks to launch me?
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. You know what? You know what? I will say yes. If you want, I will let, instead of making regular attacks of opportunity, I will say instead Dolly can use her attack of opportunity to launch you, but it will be at disadvantage. We'll say it's a DC 10 athletics, which would normally be at disadvantage, but will be at normal because she's raging, and she has advantage on as
So,
athletics.
first of all, do not feel pressured to do this in any way, shape,
No.
or form. If you'd rather hit it, just hit
Yeah.
it.
It's up to you,
No,
Cassandra. You want to do it? You want to try to toss him at the fleeing lizard?
Yes.
All right. I feel like you just like to toss things, honestly.
She just likes to throw things.
You just want to throw shit. Let's just give you opportunities to throw shit. Okay. DC 10 athletics check at normal, Cassandra.
What does that mean? So I click on normal,
Yeah.
and then
athletics in your big long list. Yeah.
athletics right here. I click on that.
That looks right. Yeah.
13!
No.
Dolly flings Guy up onto the back of Horanus as the beast flees.
Oh shit!
I will say, Guy, you're able to come down with your attack of opportunity, so you can take your attack at advantage.
I actually, instead of attacking, does this thing actually have its harness on?
Oh, yeah.
Reins?
Oh,
Can I try and grab some reins?
I will say no. It doesn't have its harness on
Oh,
because it doesn't just
damn.
wear it normally when it's chilling in its den, right? They put that on it when it's marching out for a mission. However, if you want to try to get a better foothold on this thing, I will say you can use your reaction to try to do that, and if you accomplish it, it will give you advantage from being flung off later. But that's up to you. Do you want to do you want to take the chance to hurt it, or do you want to take the chance to give yourself a better position?
The lack of harness throws a wrench in my plans. I was going to attempt to try and, like, take command of it.
Whoa, Nelly.
But that's problematic if I don't have any way to, like, hold on to it and control it.
Yeah, there's no like harness or stirrups or anything like that to indicate that to a trained animal, hey, I'm back here, listen to me. It's just scales.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and take some rope. I'm gonna try and loop it. I'm gonna try and loop it around somewhere on its head. It's got a bunch of horns. and
Oh,
shit.
it's got a bunch of horns on
try
its
and loop
crest.
it.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm
And
gonna say
follow-up question.
sure.
Maybe before I do this, how similar is Goblin and Orcish in language?
They are similar. They share some vernacular, and they also share an alphabet. They actually share the Dwarven alphabet, in a lot of instances.
God, the
But
more you
there
know.
there is a fair amount of differentiation. It's kind of random luck.
Okay. Because I know Goblin, and I'm trying to think of, like, if I would be able to spin Goblin to sound Orcish in commands, like telling it to stop or like,
Okay.
wait or.
I'm
do
going to
shit.
ask you two things. So with this lassoing or with this roping, you can either try to make a sleight of hand check, or you could try to make an animal handling check. If you go the animal handling check route and you try to use Goblin to substitute for Orcish, I'll let you roll, and if you're successful on that roll, you'll gain a D4 for your animal handling.
Okay, so I definitely am better at sleight of hand, but I feel like I need to use animal handling for this.
Do it up. All right.
It calls to me.
I'm going to say DC. This is basically just luck. DC 10. Check. D20, DC 10. If you get a 10 or above, you will gain a 1d4 on your animal handling check. Because the words you
Am I rolling
use...
animal handling this right now?
You're not doing animal handling right now. You're just rolling a luck check. And if you are lucky, the words you choose in Goblin will mean something to this thing in Orcish. That's the natural 20. I'll give you a D8 on that fucking scenario.
shit.
Absolutely. Okay, so animal handling check. I'm going to say this is going to be kind of difficult for the person on its back that it saw standing next to its dead master.
Look at me. I am the master now.
To convince it to stand down, or even just listen for... Actually, we'll do variable checks here. We will say a DC 15 gets it to pause and consider for a moment. A DC 20 gets it to submit.
DC 20 gets it to submit. Okay.
Well, actually, hold on.
Right.
What's your animal handling? What? Yeah, okay, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. That sounds fine.
Okay,
Hold
but
on.
I will say, in the effort of transparency, you've given me a D8, and I also have an ability called Built for Success, which allows me to add a D4
Okay.
to an ability attack
17 and
or
22.
saving throw. 17 and 22? Okay.
17 and 22.
All right.
We'll
So,
make it
I'm on his
more
back,
fair.
I lasso it, and I just yell, sit.
I swear to God.
Oh, no.
All right, hold
Okay,
up.
so
The D4
1d8.
and a D8. Still possible.
it's getting less possible.
You have to roll a 4 to get the
I have
pauses.
to roll a 4.
To get the pauses.
Hold on, let me check. Do I got anything special?
Do you
I
have
can use
any
here?
D4s like inspirations or anything?
Can I give him mine?
No. Not unless it's DM inspiration.
It's not DM inspiration.
No, sir.
Uh,
That's the difference. Non-transferable.
No.
No, we just gotta believe. Oh,
You did not believe.
That.
I believed.
Somehow that
is-
was gonna make your thing at 20.
No, I needed.
That was gonna make
to
it a
at least make
17.
pause.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the 17 will make it pause and potentially open up other opportunities. A 22 would get it to submit. Okay. Valiant effort, guy. Dolly
I
throws
will
you onto
say
the back of this
for-
creature.
Just before we forget, anyone who was in range to see the combo
Combo.
does get
That's
a
everyone.
D4 to
Oh,
use
really?
because they are inspired by our incredible act.
So that means Durrag, Keith, and Linsey all gain a 1d4 because that combo was cool as shit. Right? Like,
Oh, yeah, it was.
whether he succeeded in subduing the monster or not, Dolly just hucking Guy onto the back of this moving fucking monster was cool as shit. So you're all
It was.
slightly inspired. Right? Very good. Okay.
Well, then after that, Guy's just holding on for dear life, hoping
Oh
this
my
thing doesn't
God.
trample
Holding
him.
on for dear life. That is back to the top of the round. And it was Guy last time. Linsey, I need you to roll a d20 and you need a higher than a 3.
Really quick, this is unrelated, but for the card 2 birds 1 stone, or 2 birds 1 turn, do the minions count, or do they?
Yes,
have to be
absolutely.
big?
You've already achieved that. 100%.
Okay, cool.
All right. Oh shit!
12. You're good. Oh shit.
I forgot
What's up?
that the dinosaur had a disadvantage on its next attack. I completely
The
forgot about that.
dinosaur has not attacked yet on his next attack. He did a saving throw whirlwind, so he
Okay.
still has that applied.
Okay. In that case,
And that very well may come into play. Since
in
Sky
that
has
case,
not
I
tamed it.
will- Yeah. Okay, so I will cast Produce Flame, and then I
shit.
will use it
Right.
to fling it. I'll fling the
Thank you
fire.
very much for the
at
subwoods. I
at the-
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Come on, Scott. You're
'cause it's
flinging the
within-
fire.
I think it's within 30.
Oh yeah, it's in
definitely
range.
within-
100%.
Okay, so it's a spell attack. My spell attack is a ranged spell attack. So, geez, you know what? I'm
Your
just gonna
luminous arrow
roll
counts.
Luminous arrow
Yeah.
for it.
At advantage.
25.
That hits. Oh yeah, roll again because it might crit.
Oh yeah, it could crit.
could crit.
Luminous arrow. It did not crit.
It does
All right,
not
so
crit,
that's
it
just,
hits.
1d8. So
1d8,
here
roll
is- Here's damage. 5 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then like an actual luminous arrow
Mm-hmm.
for another 10. 20 damage. God
20
damn.
damage. Fuck yeah.
Christ, you hit hard. What are you doing healing?
Right? Well, guess what? I'm out of spell slots, so I've got cantrips and luminous arrow. Fucking I did
Dolly!
not.
It's your turn! That thing fucking kicked up a whirlwind, slashed the
Bro,
fuck
don't
at
you fucking
you.
skip? What happened?
What happened to
What?
Durrag?
What happened to Durrag?
Don't call me that again. I'm not gonna raise you.
I skipped Durrag. Durrag, you're up.
Wait.
Keith! Wow, how did I skip everyone? What
You
happened?
skipped everyone.
What did happen?
Jesus!
I'm next.
Keith, you're up! Oh
Oh,
God!
how it got to be damn Jay's turn.
You just
the
didn't
turn
want my
got
arrows, I
my
get
turn.
it.
Dear Lord!
This was supposed to be my big turn.
It's your big moment! Let's do it!
Alright, so let's hope that I don't fail this shot.
A
I didn't fail this
24?
shot. Okay.
That's definitely not
Good
a
roll.
failure.
Good roll.
The only thing I want is for you to horde breaker guy.
Yeah, kill
Oh,
him.
that's fucked up. She just executes me from the back.
Yeah.
Like, man, you're looking pretty bad there. I'll just put you
One
in
shot.
misery.
Fuck.
Two kills.
Oh, 9 more
You don't
damage.
want to live without your dog anyway.
9 more damage at the Scyza, but it still stands. It roars,
Okay.
it screams, it's mad, it's angry. Anything else for your turn?
Guy, if you can make it to me, I have cure wounds for you.
That's touch, though.
Oh, God.
It is touch,
Fine, he's
but
alive.
I don't think I should try and jump up there. I am not athletic. Alright, I will move a little bit closer to make that a little bit easier. And
Sounds like a
that's
plan.
the end of my turn.
It is Durrag's turn.
Is it actually? Is it actually?
It's
my turn?
actually, whoa, sorry. It is now Cassandra's turn to roll a d20. Did I just do this?
I don't know. No one knows.
I don't care. It's Cassandra's turn to roll a d20. Roll above a 4.
To see if 1,800 people go in. See if we get Horn Man.
You're good. No reinforcements. It's Durrag's turn.
It's my turn.
Odysseus?
I stab him with
Are
the
those
blade.
rolls what's keeping them at bay?
Those
Yes.
rolls are those rolls are what's keeping them at bay, and
Oh.
it gets harder each turn.
All right, be crit.
Be crit. 9 damage.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Run off.
Runs the fuck away. Alright.
That's
Now we're
booming
to
blade, by the
Dolly.
way. He's booming bladed.
He's booming bladed. Dolly.
Can I yeet something and then run into his little cage to blindly look at the bookshelves?
You
Yes,
absolutely you can try. I will say your yeet will probably be at disadvantage, and your looking at the bookshelves will probably be at disadvantage.
I think my theory is even if I can't look at them, he's gonna get mad that I'm in there near them.
That's a
Probably.
possibility.
I can fake looking at them.
If that's
Okay,
what you want to do.
I'm gonna yeet.
What do you want to what you want to yeet? You want to throw like a
What am I
hand
allowed to
axe, or
yeet?
you want to yeet some like iron gate at him, or you want to yeet a dead body at him? What you want to yeet?
Ugh, dead body. That sounds gross. I'll yeet the javelin.
Yeet a javelin. Fuck yeah.
I put the javelin at a disadvantage or normal? 'Cause
This-
Technically, it would be a normal because he's.
It would be at normal. Wait, do you have advantage because you're? Yeah, it would be at normal because you're blinded and he's fairy fired.
Okay. So javelin.
Yes.
23 will hit. Absolutely. Dear Lord, you got good rolls. It's a 6. 6 damage. Javelin guy. A javelin slams into the back of the Scyza about 4 feet away from you.
Good lord. All right, bye.
She's blind. She can't see you.
Sorry.
Oh, great. The blind person is throwing javelins at
Just
me.
throwing
Excellent.
javelins.
Blind person yeeted you onto that creature.
You're
That's
not wrong.
That's true. All right, Dolly.
Clearly,
okay.
you operate
If you want to
well while
move
blind.
into the space, I will let you start making checks at disadvantage for what's around you.
How do I do that? What do I do? What am I doing?
Oh, where
Thought
do you
were
want to
gonna
go?
run in there.
You
I want to
just
go there. Yeah.
just
I
put
wanna
me
yeet-
where you want to go, or put you where
I'm
you
gonna
want to
go
go. Great, fantastic. So you head up to the northern shelf, kind of like trudging your way through these piles of straw, you can roll me either an investigation check, which will be more focused on the bookshelf, or a perception check, which will be more focused on your surroundings. Either will be at disadvantage because you're blinded.
Okay, so I push disadvantage and then...
Yep.
Perception?
Whichever one you want. Yep. Disadvantage and whichever one you want.
Can I do... I couldn't technically do deception, could I?
How are you
I don't think in this... I will say this. I will say this. If you want to, rather than going to the bookshelf, you could just, like, walk into the middle and cause a scene and, like, start waving your arms back and forth to try to draw his attention. And I would say instead of doing investigation or perception, you could do a performance to try to get his attention, and that wouldn't be at disadvantage. That would just be a flat roll, because you don't need to be blinded, or you don't need to see to make a scene and try to attract his attention. If that's your plan.
Okay, I'm gonna do the performance.
Okay, so move yourself to the center.
Where? Oh God, too many cookies.
And then you can just roll a performance at normal. Ooh, an 8. He seems too distracted by the various things that are attacking him to turn and pay attention to you, unfortunately.
Again, true.
It do be what it do. All right.
I'm not blind anymore.
You are no longer blinded. Yes, you're able to take the opportunity to kind of like wipe the viscera and dust out of your eyes, and you are good now. Okay, it is Artorias, who's dead, and Guy, who is on the back of this fucking lizard and close to death.
Oh, Nelly.
All right, Artorias. What's the plan?
He's gonna... Wait, no, he died. He failed, right? Or you said
yeah.
it was like
Or,
keep
sorry.
going until it's like
sorry. Yeah, Artorias is done.
Yeah, okay.
It's Guy's turn. My bad.
All right. Well, my attempt to tame has gone horribly awry.
Are you gonna double down, or are you gonna switch gears?
No, I see the actions of my teammates and their attempts to bring it down through force, and I wish to join them in that onslaught. I crawl up its neck and I try to jam my longsword like into its ear.
Ooh.
Ooh. My ears just went ugh. Ugh.
Damn.
And 21 will hit because you have advantage because of the fucking fairy fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
Oh,
Woo!
1 damage.
5 damage. You stab near this thing's ear, but not quite deep
I
enough
was
to
like,
cause.
this is a weird ear. I don't know how you work.
Exactly, right? Like surely there's an ear in this area as you slam your sword up under its crest.
Fucking weird.
But that will not do the job. The Scyza still stands. Anything else for your turn?
That's all I got for this one.
Linsey, you're up.
All right. Fireball again, rolling luminous for the hit. 22.
2 hits.
All right, here's the 1d8 for damage. Maximum 8.
Linsey, you just need to hit.
What do you mean?
I mean, you just need to hit.
You just need to hit, bro. Guy, that is.
Okay. So, wait,
Yeah,
this is like literally...
Please roll 2 natural ones so you can hit Guy instead. Please.
Well, no, I'm
Please.
just gonna intern.
Why do you need other people to hit me, Jeremy? You've been doing perfectly fine.
A 20
20
will absolutely do it.
fucking star and like perfect where third eye would be.
pew. You like connect to his third eye. There's a moment. There's a
his third eye
moment where
would
the
be.
Scyza, right, like gets hit by the flame, turns its head towards you, lowers the neck, the whole crest begins to flare out, and its third eye to third eye pierces through its skull. And Guy, I need you to roll me an athletics check as this monster crumples underneath you.
Excellent.
Or I will say an acrobatics. Either is acceptable.
That's a little bit better.
16. Guy is able to, not beautifully, but acceptably slide down the side of this thing
I
rather
like to
than
think I jam my sword into it, just hold on.
rather than collapse in a heap around. Well, that's the difference, right? Athletics is like slamming your sword into the thing. Acrobatics
fair,
is
fair.
like sliding down the tail type scenario. So like, Guy is able to slide down the side of this thing for the most part fine, landing in a heap surrounded by the dead bodies of orc blitzers and the massive form of the Scyza as the beast falls.
Woohoo!
Immediately afterwards, it's gonna be Keith's turn.
Yeah.
Not here at the moment. Keith,
No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Keith is here at the moment. Keith. All combatants are down. But you hear that
Yeah.
slamming, that pounding against the door to the north. You want to do anything?
So I'll ask the group, like, do you guys want to have them come through the doors one by one here? Or we can open the door and there's the staircase. And we'll just have to shoot up at them or just run up the staircase at them because we've got to fight our way out.
We could brace the doors.
Why do we gotta fight our way out? Let's just all just sit on the throne and wait.
We can see what's on the shelves. I'm not blind anymore.
What if all the contracts are on the shelves? We gotta destroy those.
There could be.
Mm-hmm.
Was our mission to
Fair.
destroy them or find them?
It was
Destroy them.
to make them no more.
Destroy them.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna hijack your turn, Keith, and I'm gonna posit this to the group. Right? It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna posit this to the group and say a couple of potential options lay ahead of you. You have defeated the Dohma Raskovar. You've defeated the Scyza. Those two major threats lie dead at your hands. But you walked through the Ivory Throne's base. You saw the other potential obstacles that may prevent you from leaving this place alive. As you consider that, and you consider what your scenarios are, right? What you have been tasked to do by the guild. Destroy the Scyza. Complete. Side quest, kill the Dohma Raskovar. Complete. Side quest, destroy the contracts. Potentially doable if the contracts are here. Side quest, find the badge, right? Questionable. Above you lies the remainder of the Ivory Throne. Within the Scyza's pen lies a treasure vault of the Dohma Raskovar. Easily seen by those that are nearby. And by Dolly within, right? So between now and next session, I would suggest the group discuss that concept so that when we come back to this specific moment, they can figure out what they would like to do as things move forward, as the group has presumably completed their tasks set for them by the guild. And now it's just a matter of extricating themselves alive with as much treasure as they can muster, with as many side quests as completed as they believe they can complete alive. And that's the end of our session. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Bye-bye. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.